and I must say actionable knowledge, which you all would just experience in a bit. So yes, right after welcoming all of you, we would also have an interview with our much revered and a session that's much anticipated, an interview with the chief guest. I would be privileged to be here, of course, holding the contours of that discussion. So we would be joined by our chief guest, Miss Sheba Sabir. You all know she is a very well-known film actor and a yoga trainer. So I can't wait to talk to her, and I'm sure you can't wait to listen to her. With that, of course, we would also have a demo of new fitness trends because we are celebrating the newness in the fitness world. Of course, we'll be joined by India's first Chi Tai Chi yoga trainer, Ms. Kamna D'Souza, and also, of course, Amok Shinde, the outstanding fitness coaches from Mumbai. After that, of course, we would have Arham Dhyan Yoga by Ajay Jain. Right after that, we would take a little break to sip some hot cuppa of tea and coffee, as you please. Post which we would have some riveting discussions between, of course, Mr. and Dr. Surendra Das from India and Tony Christie from Ireland, ladies and gentlemen. Post which, of course, we would be talking about the role of yoga and nutrition, that very vital aspect in weight management, because weight management seems to be the buzzword, something that we as people are concerned about and we care for. So that's something we're going to talk about. There's going to be a pivotal talk around it. Who are going to be the three speakers for this session? That's a little surprise. We're going to reveal it as we delve into the agenda for the day. Of course, I would be joined by my lovely co-host right then, who would be moderating that discussion with these three speakers, after which we would also talk about something that we care about again, ageless beauty. So let's talk about anti-aging, and this would be from a spiritual angle. So I think, again, a very novel concept that we're going to be talking at our Global Wellness Summit 2020, everybody. That would be taken care by Anand Jain, after which we would have some happy and scintillating awards ceremony to wind up, and of course, a beautiful vote of thanks that would be extended to all of you. On that note, I am all set to actually pass the virtual baton to somebody who is accomplished, somebody whom we all look up to, ladies and gentlemen. Please allow me to read a little about him. Well, to render a welcome address to all of you, we would have somebody who has been literally a pioneer and somebody whom I know so closely from the field of education for more than 4 decades now. He is an educationist par excellence. He's the chief mentor of Global Wellness Forum, a driving force, as you all know, a force to reckon with. Behind Global Wellness Summit 2020, as we know, he is the director of EduVrata LLP, which is his business venture. He is the founder president of Indian Educators Forum. He is an author, he's a trainer, he is an education consultant, and of course, a wellness guide. Ladies and gentlemen, to officially welcome all of you, allow me to please welcome on screen Dr. Surendra Das. With your kind applauses, everybody. Let's clap and welcome him. Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing?
Very good afternoon, Shikha. You have really created a beautiful ambience to your talk, and I think everybody is now energized to switch on to the session, which will be coming one after the other, as you have already informed. Not taking much of your time, I like to wish a very happy Dussehra to all the esteemed attendees, our chief guest, our distinguished speakers who are joining us, and definitely our organizing team. So, not taking much of your time, I like to just make a mention of few important things, that today is a third day, and this is focusing on the emerging trends as far as the fitness is concerned, and also focusing on the weight management, yoga and the weight management. Now, as you know, that the wellness is the need of the hour, and the entire globe is looking forward for those remedies, those systems, those therapies, and different kind of means and ways whereby the entire globe can be healed, and not only the globe, but the individual health also. the social health, the environmental health, all kinds of things. And I think the 2 day session has really highlighted some of the very important domains and the regimes of the holistic health and holistic healing. And I think you've all got enlightened with those sessions. So, keeping it in mind that ultimately coming to the Global Wellness Forum and our two strong associates, Siddharthan and Bhaktamar Healing Foundation, which they have really, you can say this would not have been feasible and possible without their moral and other kind of a support. So we will be definitely planning to go ahead, and at the end of the session, when we shall be having the award ceremony, we will make the major announcements today that what is the framework which we are going to adopt, what is the action plan which we have, not only concerning a particular region and the area, but keeping the entire globe. So this will be some very, very important announcement today at the time of when we will be having the award ceremony. And then we will be also inviting you to join the Mission Wellness, our hands, our team, so that you not only remain a part of the attendance and then after today's program is over and then we say goodbye. No, nothing like that. We would like to remain associated with every one of you. We would like you to involve in this biggest mission of the, as I say, the wellness mission. With these few words, I think now our chief guest is already there, and this is the high time that we listen to her. And Shikha is going to interview our chief guest, Ms. Shiva Sabir. Thank you, thank you. Have a nice session and continue joining and remain with us. Thank you very much.
Dr. Das, thank you very much. So many compliments and so many words of gratitude are pouring in towards you. So I'm sure with your keen wishes, we are all set to stride further on to our day 3. And as you said, this is not just about these 3 days, but relationship which we continue to hone with your kind support. So thank you very, very much. And ladies and gentlemen, as I said, that today's day, it's not just going to be talk, it's going to be actionable talk. May I say that this is the most awaited moment of the day. Right at the start, we're going to be e-meeting and greeting a lady of courage and conviction, ladies and gentlemen. She is our esteemed chief guest for the day. If I begin to read about her, of course, I would need way a lot of time. So rather, I'm just cutting it short here by saying that not just an actor and a model, but a mother, an animal lover, and now also a yoga practitioner. There are so many shades to her personality, and perhaps that's the reason why she's here to inspire us at this forum, the Global Wellness Forum and the Summit 2020. Well, if we talk about her, yes, she's been born in Maharashtra, and we know that she's worked in Hindi and Punjabi movies. She made a debut with Tamil movie, and we've loved her characters across in languages such as Hindi, Tamil, and Punjabi. She's also appeared in TV serials, her debut serial being Karishma, that we all associate with if you all can remember that. And let's delve into more of what inspires her to get more inspired by actually bringing her on board on the virtual screen. जैसा कि हमेशा कहते हैं, like we always say, that social or physical distancing is fine, but there should be never an emotional distancing. So we are in it together, and I'm all set to welcome on screen. Let's put our hands together, literally everybody. Let's welcome the film actor and yoga trainer, Miss Shiva Sabir. Ma'am, could we please have you unmuting yourself and turning on your webcam? I know you were there right before in time, but this is the time that we would love to chat with you and learn from you some life lessons. So Shiva ma'am, if you're around, request
Can you hear me? Hello?
I can, now I can. Hi ma'am.
My camera is on.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You're audible as well as visible. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Very good afternoon to everybody, and wishing everybody here a very, very happy Dussehra.
Thank you so much. Your presence means a lot. Thank you for joining us.
It is my privilege to be here with such an esteemed panel, and I'm very happy and blessed.
Thank you. Thank you, Shiba. Shiba, how was the day looking like for you? Was it a lot of festivities already that has begun?
Yes, absolutely. The whole week, in fact, has been very special.
Yeah.
Navratri is a really huge deal for me.
Yes.
So I have spent the entire 9 days fasting and praying and bringing in a lot of energy into my life and into everybody around me. So
Wow.
yeah, it is it's a special start, and I hope that this heralds the beginning of goodness for the whole world. Actually, we all need it so much now.
Absolutely. Thank you for saying that, and kudos to you for that 9 days of fasting. Thank you for always inspiring us in every bit that you do. Shiba, I'm going to straight away ask you the question that you must have been asked often, but we're going to repeat it because that's elementary to you. So from an actor to a yoga practitioner, how has the journey been for you?
It's actually been quite seamless, and it has been very enriching and enlightening. And along the way, I have discovered myself as a person, as a actor. Everything has been interchangeable, and I think everything is in synergy, and it just helps each other.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm sure even if there were obstacles, you just took it head on, and we would talk more about just in case there were any challenges, how did you take it on? But before that, Shiva, I'm an avid follower of you on Instagram and across social media. So while I keep seeing different shades of you, as I said, while introducing you, so because for me it seems like this could be really baffling. So how do you really manage the three pivotal roles in your life, being a mother, being an actor, and now a yoga practitioner as well?
So I'm not only a practitioner, I'm also a certified instructor and teacher, certified from the Yoga Alliance International. And you're a woman, and women can multitask and wear multiple hats and do
Yes.
equal justice to every aspect of their life. That's the way they are physiologically and biologically built. And never does any one role interfere with the other, because I think all of us women give 100% of ourselves to whatever we're doing at that point of time.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a beautiful thing of the essence of a woman that you bring into the picture, the Nari Shakti, as we call it. So that's beautiful to note. Thank you. Shiba, tell us something. Where did you grew up, and any particular memory that you think really, or any particular experience of your childhood that helped you, grow up and be the woman you are?
About mental healthness and wellness, I'm going to quickly tell you. I grew up in a place called Dubai. It's a Gulf country because my parents were NRIs, and that's where I grew up. And fitness and wellness has been part of my journey from the time I was a very young girl. So I even remember in my own bedroom at home, I never switched on the television unless I was sitting on my stationary bike and biking away. It was just a treat that if I want to watch something, if I'm not studying, I am working out and doing something. So, and I've made that a rule in my house with my kids. Okay, either you study, give yourself an hour of me time where you do what you want, and the other time I need you to spend doing some physical activity: cycle, run, train, work out, play a physical game. I think that is something that we should inculcate in everybody, whether it's my 90-year-old mother-in-law in the house or my staff. I encourage everybody to be fit and well.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. I think it's important how you say that, we need to inculcate these values and the essence of fitness and a good, healthy lifestyle there. Shiva, I have been asked to actually ask you, what has been your fondest childhood memory? Is there anything that you could remember?
My memories of childhood are really wonderful. I've had a wonderful bunch of friends. I've had very strong and traditional family values. So even though I'm an NRI person, I think that is my fondest memory. Okay, ever since I was a really tiny girl, I would sit haath jod ke in front of Bhagwan, or any traditional things that happened in our house. Our house was steeped in tradition, and that is a very fond childhood memory for me.
That's lovely. That's cute to note. Shiva, had you not been so famous as this, what do you think you would be doing if not this?
If I wasn't doing this, I would have been doing something else. Uh, I mean, physically or with training or with my body. I have everybody who knows me has seen me go through a whole. I've run marathons and I've done
Yes.
long distance cycling. I've done it all basically. So yes, fitness and wellness would have been part of my life, no matter which profession I was in.
I love that. So, absolutely a fitness freak, no matter what. Yes. All right. Okay. Who got you into acting, Shiba? If we can get, we can all read about you on Google, but something that's
Okay,
not on Google and we would want to know. Yeah.
Since I was from Dubai, I used to model part time as a pocket money kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And because I used to model on one of the in-flight magazines, Sunil Dutt Saab, who was the dad of Sanjay Dutt, saw my picture, and he had a script that time on dowry death. And he wanted this particular girl to look absolutely innocent and bewildered, and be the girl who goes
Yeah.
through that journey of being tortured to death because of dowry. I die in the end of my first movie. So that Saab introduced me. He was my school, he was my institution, he was my acting school, he was my director, he was like pretty much the whole hog.
Got it. All right. And before I ask you, of course, how did you get into acting looks very intriguing and interesting. But at the same time, I must also ask you, before I ask you, what's the secret of your beauty, which is not just an outer beauty, but an inner beauty, because you wipe that beauty also. I'll ask the secret of that. But before that, I'm going to ask you, how did you come into practicing yoga and now being at the level that you are? So, yes.
So initially, I was very anti-yoga in the sense I thought to my mind, and a lot of people now who I meet think the same thing, that it's a very slow practice and
Yes.
it's very boring and it's only about Surya Namaskar. And so I fought yoga in my life for the longest time. A lot of friends told me come for yoga class. I was like, yee, that's too boring. And I think it's very true that when you are ready, the guru appears. I sincerely believe that now. And I think my body and mind was ready for that particular aspect of fitness and mind and body wellness. For that union between my mind, body, and spirit, that is when I started discovering the joy and the love of yoga. And then I got into it so much that I completed thousands of hours of practice and teaching and learning. I'm constantly learning, I'm constantly practicing, and it has been a very positive influence in my life.
Wow, can't believe it. And I'm sure for the viewers, you're noting things mentally in your mind, how rejuvenating this could be for your mind, body, and soul, as Shiva also affirms.
Yes.
So, yeah, Shiva, now we haven't forgotten the question on the secret. So, the secret of your ageless beauty, please disclose it at the Global Wellness Summit 2020.
I think 100% people across the platform will agree that this is no secret. It's all genetic. I'm not going to claim any credit to it. I have a gorgeous mother. She is gorgeous externally and internally, and I try to be 10% of what my mother is. So I think that's the internal and external looks that you see.
All right. Okay. We'll take that. I think that's an honest one. We also do have some comments coming in, but I'll have a look at it in a bit. Before that, Shiva, I'm going to ask you, a devout such as you, who is an earnest, yoga practitioner and also a certified trainer, as you said. So, how much time in a week do you think you devote towards fitness?
So masla ye hai ki when you're new, I think you count the hours that you practice. Or for me, it's like how much time would you spend on something that you enjoy. Once you're enjoying something, it's not work anymore, right? It's not. I'm not looking at the clock and practicing. So when when I leave to go on my mat, now my entire household knows कि पता नहीं अभी कभी आएगी दीदी, कभी 2 घंटे में आएगी, कभी 3 घंटे में आएगी, कभी 5 घंटे में आएगी. I have no idea. I don't set myself a fixed schedule unless I have to go from one place to the other. If I'm just lounging around and I decide I want to practice, I will spend the whole day on the mat. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So something that you love doing, I think that never appears like a chore. So you really don't count it?
You don't count the hours. But ideally, I would, people who are starting out, if that's what you're trying to ask me, when you're starting out, I think a consistent 6-day practice of about 40-45 minutes a day is more than enough for most people. I always say even 10 minutes of consistent practice is much better than doing 3 hours one day and then leaving it for 3 months. So give yourself 10 or 15 minutes that you can commit to कि सुबह 8 से 8:15 मेरे पास time है बस. 15 minutes में भी I can give you a full holistic workout that will help you mind, body and soul, and that will be more than enough.
Got it, Shiva. Thank you. People are extending their greetings to you while I'm busy looking for the next question that I'm going to ask you. So, Shiva, while you're aware of the different forms of yoga, can you help us understand your view as to which one can we indulge into and follow to start with?
So I often say to people who are beginning their yoga journey, discover and go to multiple classes, meet multiple gurus, and once you've been to 4 or 5 different variations, decide what suits your time, your location, your mind, your body. It's a synergy of everything. It can't be too far from you. The teacher can't be too unlike your own connection. The energy in the room has to be enough that it motivates you and doesn't demotivate you. And basically finding nice people along the ride will really help your journey. I think imbibing from a group class and taking in all that energy will really help you when you begin your journey.
All right, Shiva, I definitely concur with you. और I think Shiva जो हमारी आजकल की generation है, उनके लिए कितना जरूरी है? I think कुछ parts में आपने already ये answer किया है, पर fitness और wellness कितना जरूरी है आजकल की जो generation is being brought up. So
I think fitness and wellness का कोई generational bias नहीं होना चाहिए. Because fitness and wellness is something that everybody requires. Whether you're a toddler, you need to keep him physically fit. Whether it's a teenager, you need to keep them mentally and physically fit. Then when you're in your prime age, and then when you're in your middle age, and so on and so forth, there is no age. But yes, fitness first has to begin from within. Once I mentally decide to be well and fit, and I work towards it, stepping on the mat will be such a natural progression of wellness and fitness. So I think a lot of that will come from the energy that you create in your own home, for your kids, for your elders, the kind of family time you have with each other. Even just having a wonderful laughter-filled lunch with your family, for me, is mental and cognitive fitness. So I believe that you should begin fitness as a family and then take it forward.
Wow, Shiva, loved your thought on that. So in a way, are you saying that, having accountability partners around वो काफी help करता है to be fit and to be well, right? As a family.
Absolutely. And yeah, you said हम ऐसे ही बोलते हैं charity begins at home, charity begins at home. हम बाहर क्यों? हमारी family में हर age group का बंदा है जो हमें help भी करेगा, nurture भी करेगा, encourage भी करेगा, and will be part of our journey with so much happiness and 100% in.
Absolutely agree. So this is for everybody out there. और कुछ लोग आपके लिए questions भी post कर रहे हैं. We'll take that also in a bit. So if there's anything very specific जो मैं शायद नहीं पूछ पाई हूँ, I'm sure you're free to put in your comments. This is for all the viewers and everybody who has just joined us. A warm welcome to them as well. Give yourself a tight hug because wellness begins also with self-love. We have with us our very beautiful and, very strong as a woman, our chief guest, Ms. Shiva. So resuming the talks with you, Shiba, I'm gonna ask you कि ऐसी वो क्या चीज होगी for which you would want yourself to be remembered for amidst the people who love you.
That I want to be remembered for.
Yes.
I hope that I made a positive impact on, and I left behind some smiles. When I want people to think of me, I want them to think, yes, she changed me or she made me smile for this particular reason. I think that's good enough.
That's one of the most beautiful thing you said at our virtual meet, Shiva. I think making a difference to people's life and getting them to smile. So that's lovely. And Shiva, now I'm going to play just for one of my questions a little rapid fire with you. Whom do you think you have to name 3 female and 3 male actors? Or it could be any celebrity. So which celebrity would you rate as a perfect 10 on 10?
In terms of?
It could be anything. Maybe your favorites, maybe in terms of attributes that you feel are important.
Amitabh Bachchan is my all-time favorite, abhi tak. From childhood to now, I am complete fangirl. In terms of fitness, I think there is nobody fitter than Anil Kapoor. Look at him. The way he looks from past,
yes.
From the beginning that we've seen him to now, he just looks exactly the same way. And then everybody, all my co-stars are extraordinarily fit, whether it's Akshay or Salman or all of them are extremely fit. Sunil Shetty, and they're extremely fit and they continue to maintain their fitness. So so their fitness is amazing. Hrithik, awesome fitness. Tiger, awesome fitness. The girls, all of them have come like so chiseled and toned. I admire Jacqueline's fitness. And, there's a whole bunch of people. Rekha, of course, still looks the way she does from the beginning to now, and the secret is yoga and a lot of spirituality even for her. She was my first co-star in Ye Aag Kab Bujhegi. I started my career with her. And from then to now, I feel that she just keeps looking younger and better. So I think mind and body wellness is working.
Wow. So, and Shiva, I feel for anybody to leave an impression onto you, she or he has to be definitely fit. That's one thing.
Yes, I have people who are committed to fitness and to a healthy lifestyle. Yes, that definitely makes me a fan.
Lovely. Okay. Point noted, Shiva. I'm gonna.
And I must tell you, my best friend Bhagyashree is super fit as well. She also looks the same way. From then to now, we're best friends, and we have very different kind of bodies and fitness levels. But I admire her fitness too.
Absolutely. Wow. Got it. I recently had hosted Anil Kapoor. So, I wish I hosted him after this session so that I could just convey again that, how much you are in awe of his fitness. So that's amazing. And all right. So, okay. So this is an interesting one, Shiva, for you. ऐसी कौन सी सबसे weird और funny चीज है जो किसी fan ने आपके लिए आज तक करी हो? Let us know about it, please.
So I had a particular fan on my sets once when I was shooting for a couple of movies, and she was a part of the junior artist team, and I think it was the consistent duration of maybe 2 years. Every single day she bought something little from her house for me to eat and left it outside my room. But she was amazing. मतलब और कुछ नहीं घर से तो she would even bring little good and keep it outside my room कि मैं आज कुछ बना नहीं पाई तो आपके लिए गुड़ लाई हूँ. So I was just, the thought was so amazing कि रोज मुझे आपको कुछ खिलाना है. That was really, that was so sweet.
Got it, Shiva. And our participants are saying that fitness should be, of course, for all, be it film artist or any other artist or as humans. I think this is something that you advocate for everybody, right?
Yes. Absolutely. Every age group. जब आप वॉक के लिए जाते हैं, आप अपने मॉम को, अपनी सास को, अपनी सिस्टर इन लॉ को मेक इट अ फैमिली एक्टिविटी. डिनर के बाद आप सब नीचे उतरिए अपने कंपाउंड में, मास्क पहन के, दूसरे लोगों से दूरी रख के वॉक करिए. So it also bond the family together.
Okay. And before we ask you, Shiva, to do and if we can see a challenge yoga pose from you, I will ask you, what's your superpower? So,
My superpower is to forgive and forget.
wow. Most importantly, that's needed in the challenging times that we are right now.
And if you ask any of my friends that, they will
Hmm.
answer that exactly the same way.
Mhm.
So, not lying. I forget in a second.
And was it difficult at the start, or or you took some years to sort of really get this into your being?
Oh, well, it started off little, but it became complete. It's the whole
Great.
hog. I just move on. And I
Mhm.
think that's a superpower everybody needs to create and inculcate.
Lovely. I think we love the tenant or जो principle है ये आपकी in life in general. So that becomes your superpower. And Shiba, just as a question of personal curiosity here, do you think yoga, meditation, and all these things also help you to be this person that you are?
Yes, 100%. I say,
Mhm.
I always say that fitness begins in your mind before it goes on to any physical aspect.
Mhm.
Once
Mhm.
you're fit in the mind, if you are unsettled and feeling stressed and
Yes.
in a bad frame of mind, you won't even be able to work out or go for a walk because आपका mind ही उसमें नहीं होगा. And
Right.
you will not be doing yourself or your body any favors. So
Mhm.
if you don't have adequate amount of sleep, if your gut health is not taken care of, if you're not adequately hydrated, if your mind is not स्थिर, exercise का कोई मतलब ही नहीं. You have to take care of every aspect of your life. And I'm sure a lot of yoga teachers on our panel, I
Yes.
heard you that we have, will agree with that.
Absolutely, Shiva, done. So, of course, we talked about a bit of your personal life, your likings, and at the same time, how yoga has inspired you. We would just take up this little one question from Ranjita Jain. Is there something that you have not yet discovered and enjoyed yet, but want to, Shiva ma'am?
Oh, yes, there's a billion things that I want to do. Not a bucket list, there's a samundar list. There's so many things left to do, and I would like to discover all the little joys there are in
Mhm.
life. There are so many more things that you might, as a practitioner and a teacher, look at me and say, "Arey, sab kuch kar liya." But people who practice and know that there's no end to your journey. सब
Got
कुछ ही सीखना है, बहुत कुछ करना है, बहुत सारी फिल्में करनी है, बहुत सारी दुनिया देखनी है. It's just so much to do.
All right. Shiba, Ranjita is also asking you what to do to make the mind स्थिर, mind की stability के लिए ऐसी कोई practical tip आप हमें देना चाहेंगे आज?
I'll tell you a very shortcut.
हम्म.
दो बातें हैं, अगर आप रोज फॉलो करिए सिर्फ 5 मिनट के लिए. उस 5 मिनट से आप 2-2.5 मिनट दे दीजिए अपनी ब्रीदिंग को. सिट डाउन इन अ प्लेस वेर इट्स क्वाइट एंड जस्ट
Yeah.
फोकस, जस्ट ऑब्जर्व योर ब्रेथ. डोंट डू एनी काइंड ऑफ स्पेशल ब्रीदिंग. जस्ट ऑब्जर्व कि मेरी ब्रेथ कैसे अंदर जा रही है, क्या हो रहा है मेरी बॉडी में, कितनी बाहर आ रही है. स्टार्ट काउंटिंग योर ब्रेथ्स एंड उसके बाद for about 2-2.5 minutes just listen to music that makes you smile. It could be a hit popular song, it could be meditation music, it could be a song that brings up a beautiful memory. Just listen to music and observe your breath, and these two things will start calming your mind down if you use it as a daily practice.
Wow. I think that should really connect with our audiences also who are watching us. Shiva, there's, of course, we just have the last few minutes to chat with our chief guest for the day, who is Shiva. But I'm just going to quickly do my duties of taking a few more questions which are pertaining to the topic as you all would want it. So there's a guest who's asking, should you listen to your body? And if you're not comfortable with a certain yoga pose, don't do it? I think the answer is yes, Shiva.
Absolutely, always, at every single time, listen to the signals that your body is giving. It could be
Correct.
unrelated. I could be doing a stretching posture, but I start feeling a pain somewhere here. It's
Hmm.
unconnected, but listen to every signal that your body gives. This kind of a mechanism, मतलब रॉकेट्स में भी नहीं है, जो कुदरत ने हमारे अंदर भरी है, यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक पूरी मशीनरी हमारी इतनी एडवांस्ड है कि आपको आपकी मशीनरी अगर थोड़ा सा बेसिक ट्विक कर रही है, आप बोलो कि नहीं नहीं मशीनरी में कुछ गड़बड़ है, रुको और सुनो क्या करना है, रुक जाओ. Stop everything you're doing and listen.
Right. So don't overstretch also for the sake of it.
You have to recognize a stretching, a kind of a pain, and recognize a sharp pain. You have to make the difference in being uncomfortable and being in pain.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't recognize the difference, any which way as a default, think it's pain and leave it.
Got it, Shiva. Thank you. Shiva, I was going to ask this, but I think Vijay C. Shah, Wellbeing Forever, puts it in a very nice way. Maybe this could be our sign-off question as well. And we'll make you do one challenge yoga pose right after that. So everybody get up for that, because you get to see the diva in person over the screen, of course, until the times are slightly better to meet in person. So an apple a day keeps doctor away. What are your tips, Shiva? He's asking.
An apple a day can keep anyone away if you throw it hard enough at that person. मतलब जो तंग कर रहा है ना वो एप्पल और सीधा दे के मारो उसके सर पे. Any kind of negativity that you have in your life, take that damn apple and throw it on that person's face. Just invite positive energy and positive people and happy people and happy energy all around you.
Lovely, loved that. Thank you. Okay, we are going to take definitely the last question now. So what should be?
Last question बोल के बाकी panel को परेशान.
I know, Shiva. So I'm going to get a hit definitely right after your session.
With that same apple.
Yes. So Shiva, I think you've already answered this one. Okay, so there's a lovely compliment for you as well. Siddhyatan Neha, if I'm not pronouncing it wrongly, Shiva, you're really bindas is the compliment that you get, and she's absolutely right.
Whatever that means, thank you if it's a compliment.
Yes, absolutely. So we really appreciate how authentic you are, Shiva, at the same time. So, okay, you have given us a 360-degree holistic health framework. कोई और framework है, Shiva, जो आप define करना चाहेंगी? Vijay ji is again asking you about that. Framework of 360-degree holistic wellness.
Eat a plant-based diet. Exercise regularly. Manage your stress.
Okay.
Manage your gut. Nurture your social and family contacts. That's so important part of your cognitive fitness. Hydrate. I'm constantly with my water. It's a joke with my friends and family how much water I drink. And the last thing I would say is keep learning. That keeps you young. Constantly increase your learning, continued professional development. If you're a teacher, keep doing more courses. If you're an actor, keep going for workshops. If you are a housewife, learn new methods of cooking. There's so much to learn in this world. The more you learn, the younger your brain will be. I think these are my fitness mantras. I have nothing more to say.
Lovely. I think keeping it simple and good for all of us. So, Shiva, thank you. Can all of us have a program led by you? Can you say your one movie? Okay, many questions pouring in. Shiva, we'll request you to maybe answer them separately over the chat. For now, before we sign off, we are all set to do a little yoga pose with you, whichever way you teach us.
You want to do yoga? Okay, fine. Just sitting. Sitting, I'm going to give you all a very simple thing. If everybody is on a chair, very, very simple.
Gear up, everybody, please.
Begin with a deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Out. Now, with your hands, twist to your left side and hold the chair at the back if you have a chair. If you don't have a chair, hold the bottom of your chair. Stay in this posture for a 2, 3, 5 breaths. Slowly come back to the center. Twist the other way. Come back to center. Stretch all the way up to the sky. Wriggle your fingertips. Invite the energy to come down to your body. Slowly roll down, touch the earth, and thank the earth for this spine that spends 80, 90 years of our life holding us erect. And always remember, you are only as young as your spine. So these basic twists, if you do them couple of times a day, when you get out of bed, on your chair, when you've been on a chair for a long time, you're sitting on the floor, your old age patients at home, just try to move their spine every single day, and that's all you need to do.
Shiba, that was more than wonderful. With a heart of gratitude, we would all like to say thank you to you. Thanks for your time and patience.
Not at all. My pleasure. It was a wonderful time being here. I'm so happy to see you all. Thank you for so patiently listening to me go on. And I'm sure there's so many more people you're going to hear who are going to be wonderful.
Absolutely.
And Sarah, to all of you again.
Yes.
The triumph of good over evil and negative.
That's more like it. Shiba, thank you so much. Loved your talk. You're amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a rain of compliments for your session. So thank you for making it worth. You are a woman of worth, and we are grateful. Thank you. Have a lovely rest of the day and the year. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, so I think you are getting energizers minute by minute. So I'm sure the inspiration can continue. And ye kaha jata hai, and I think somebody somewhere said it very rightly. Before, of course, we move to the next session. Shiba ma'am, if you're around with us, there is a beautiful plaque of honor and a certificate that we would like to flash on the screen for you. We'll also ensure that the physical copies reach to you. But for now, please accept this on our behalf. So could we please flash the certificate for our chief guest for the day? And wherever we are sitting, we can do a lovely clap for Shiba ma'am, the talk, and of course, our gesture of gratitude towards her as well. While I'm sure that she is going to look at the certificate from her screen. And we would move to the next session right in a bit, as soon as we are done with the felicitation ceremony for our chief guest. So whenever we are ready, I am all set, as my audiences are all set. So smile more, feel the energy a little more, feel your breath more, feel the floor more, because the next session, you bet, it's going to be very, very experiential in nature. So बहुत ही mindfully आज हम अपने time को spend करेंगे. And quickly, if we can have the certificate being flashed on the screen, that will be great. All right, so no worries. We'll ensure that the honors are being conveyed and of course being given to the rightful holder of that. So Shiva ma'am will ensure that that comes to you. But for now, as I was saying, that someone somewhere has rightly said that if you tell me, I forget. If you teach me, I remember. And it is when you involve me, that's when I learn. And that's what we at the Global Wellness Summit 2020 are going to do. So up next, ladies and gentlemen, and all you people who care about wellness and holistic wellness, we would now have a demo of new fitness trends by the one and the only. So having known her personally, ladies and gentlemen, I know that she is India's very first Chi Tai Chi yoga trainer, ladies and gentlemen. And she is the person of Best Vibes, a wellness coach and a wellness consultant from Mumbai. There are so many feathers to her cap. Well, I am a student of hers, so I know the varied forms that she practices in her exercises, daily routines. She's got a big heart to make sure that people smile. She is a Reiki master and a pranic healer as well. Could all of you stretch your hands, put it up in the air, and welcome Kamna D'Souza on the virtual screen. Everybody clap your hands and welcome Kamna. Kamna, if you're there, please switch on your camera and your mic. We can't wait to see you. And we are waiting for some theatrical entry because you're also gifted with lovely dancing skills, lovely acting skills, every skill that we can think of. I think that makes you. So Kamna, whenever you're ready, we're all set. We'll also have this demo being done by one of another outstanding fitness coaches from Mumbai, but that shall happen right after we hear Kamna. So let's see what she has to share. Right from how to maintain positive vibes in the house, to how to remain fit, to how to remain mentally fit. I think I've seen her doing it all. Well, Kamna says she's not able to unmute. So if our backend team can help Kamna unmute herself, that will be wonderful, because every second of this summit is crucial. So if you can quickly, yes, Magician Dr. Pallavi, eagerly awaiting, so am I. So, all right. Okay.
Thank you so much, Shikha, for the wonderful introduction. Thank you so much. So as Shikha has mentioned, we are being practicing Chi Tai Chi Yoga. So it's a great journey with Shikha. It's almost a 3 years journey. She's one of the favorite, will not say favorite, but the best student who's practicing Chi Tai Chi Yoga with me in Mumbai. And she is one of the most talented anchor and a celebrity host. And thank you so much, Shikha, for the wonderful introduction. So today I'm going to show a demo, as Shikha has mentioned, about Chi Tai Chi Yoga. So I'll just give you a brief introduction about what is Chi Tai Chi Yoga. So Chi Tai Chi Yoga, basically, it is a mind-body exercise, which complies and which is formed with two forms of yoga, that is Tai Chi, that is a martial art form of yoga, which has been originated from China, and Indian form of Ashtanga Yoga. So I have merged these two combinations and I have created my own form, that is Chi Tai Chi Yoga. Basically, in Chi Tai Chi Yoga, the flow of energy flows in your body, and that helps to balance your emotional being, your physical being, and your mental being. So today I'm going to show you a quick demo. So I'll request everyone just to stand up and just can have a session with me. So I'll request everyone. Chaliye. So before starting this session, you have to be in this position. The legs has to be a little wider. So before we start this session, we just focus on the breathing. So basically, breathing and balancing is the basic rule of Chi Tai Chi Yoga. So we'll be standing in this position, legs a little wider. So first, we are going to take a deep, long breath. As we take a deep, long breath, we're going to balance on our toes. So slightly just balance on your toes, and then slowly, we're going to take both the hands up. We're going to hold our breath. We're going to balance on our toes. At the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. One more. Again, we are going to take a deep, long breath. We'll take a deep, long breath. You're going to balance on our toes, and then slowly, we're going to take both the hands up in the air. Hold your breath, balance on your toes. At the count of 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Exhale. So before we start, this is a basic warm-up. We do a little bit of breathing exercise. So we're going to start with the set 1. For this, we have to keep our legs little wider. The legs has to be little wider, just parallel to your shoulder. So keep your legs little wider. Again, you're going to take a deep, long breath. As you take a deep, long breath, slightly bend your knee. Slightly bend your knee. As you bend your knee, slowly take both the hands up in the air. Hold your breath at the count of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Then release yourself. Release. Step 2. Again, slightly bend your knee. Take both the hands up. And then slowly turn your body towards your right. Towards your right. Slightly turn your body towards your right. Hold it there at the count of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Release. Now we are going to the alternate side. Again, we are going to bend our knee, and then slowly, slowly, we are going to bend our body towards the alternate side, towards your left. 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. So, जैसे जैसे हम अपने body को move करते हैं, as we move a body, the energy, the vibration flows in the body. So, basically, Tai Chi moves are very slow, and it gives you an energy realization in your body. So, we move on to the second set. Again, we are going to bend our right knee. We are going to stretch our left leg. Slightly bend your right knee, stretch your left leg. Again, we are going to take a deep, long breath. Hold your breath, then slowly, slowly take both the hands up in the air, and then slightly lift your chin up, up, holding your breath at the count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale. Release. Again, bend your right knee, stretch your left leg, and then slowly, slowly just move the upper body towards your right. And just stretch your hands wider. Just turn your body from your waist side towards your right, and just stretch your hands wider. Breathing will be normal at the count of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Release. Now we are moving to the second side, the alternate leg. We are going to bend our left knee. We are going to stretch our right leg. We are going to bend our left knee. We are going to stretch our right leg. Again, we'll be taking a deep, long breath. As we take a deep, long breath, slowly, slowly, we're going to lift both the hands up in the air, looking towards up, chin facing up. Holding your breath at the count of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. As we exhale, just slightly turn your body towards your left and just stretch both the hands wider. Bend your left knee, stretch your right leg, and just turn your body towards your left. Keep both the hands straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. So I'm going to show you one more set. One more set. Again, for this, the legs has to be a little wider. Leg has to be a little wider. We are going to take a deep, long breath. As we take a deep, long breath, we are going to balance on our toes. As we balance on our toes, slowly, slowly, we are going to take both the hands up in the air. You're going to fold both the hands in Namaskar position. Up. Holding your breath at the count of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Exhale. As you exhale, legs apart. So slightly stretch your legs. So stretch your legs as much as you can, and then slowly, slowly push your body down. Slowly, slowly push your body down. So between both the legs, just push your body in. Hold it there. Hold it there. Breathing will be normal. At the count of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Release. So, मैं basically आपको एक, I think Pallavi is enjoying. I can see Pallavi is dancing, and I can see Manju ma'am is all enjoying the session. So we'll have a quick breathing technique exercise. So this exercise you can practice early in the morning. So इसके लिए हमें क्या करना है? हल्का सा हमें अपना legs को wider stretch करना है. Slightly you have to bend your knee. So just we are going to focus on the breathing. So when we inhale and when we exhale, सांस अंदर लेना है, सांस छोड़ना है. सिर्फ हाथों के ऊपर आप ध्यान दीजिएगा, हाथों के एक्शन के ऊपर. So when we breathe in, we'll take both the hands up. When we breathe out, we'll bring our hands down, and then we'll make both the legs straight. So when we breathe in slightly, we bend our knee, hands wider. Take both the hands up. When we breathe out, keep your legs straight and bring both the hands down. So each action will be doing for 5 rounds. Chaliye. Breathe in. Bend your knee. Take both the hands up. Slightly balance on your toes. At the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. So when we breathe in, we're breathing from the nose. When we breathe out from the mouth. Again, breathe in. Deep breath लीजिए. Breathe in. Bend your knee on your toes. Take both the hands up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Release. Again, breathe in. Deep breath. Slightly bend your knee. Take both the hands up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. One more. Breathe in. Slightly bend your knee. Both the hands up on your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Keep your legs straight. Good. Now in this way, second step. Bend your right knee. Stretch your left leg. हल्का सा आपको अपना right knee bend करना है. So slightly bend your right knee. Stretch your left leg. Keep both the hands in front of you. Keep both the hands in front of you. And just you have to move your hands from down to up. Down to up. The movement has to be very slow. So when you breathe in, take both the hands up. When you breathe out, bring both the hands down. Okay, energy flows in this way. So start. Breathe in, up. Breathe out, down. अपने सांस पे ध्यान दीजिए. Breathe in, take both the hands up. Breathe out, bring both the hands down. Again, breathe in, up. Breathe out, down. One more. Breathe in, up. Both the hands up. Breathe out, bring both the hands down. Now this way we are going to turn the body slowly towards the left side. We are going to bend our left knee. We are going to stretch our right leg. Same thing we are going to do. Again, breathe in, both the hands up. Breathe out, bring both the hands down. Keep both the hands straight. Keep your upper body straight. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Breathe in, heart straight रखिए. Breathe out. Keep your spine straight. Spine be straight रखिए. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Now you can have a seat. So, you can have water. So अभी हम क्या करेंगे? We are going to move on to the second part. We are going to have a little bit of facial exercises. Facial exercises just to keep your facial part strong and healthy. So we are going to focus on the 5 major sense organ, that is eyes, ears, nose, mouth and tongue. So हमें क्या करना है? सारे fingers को हम इस तरह से लेंगे and we are going to make it like this. So we are going to use the index finger, the middle finger and the thumb, and rest we are going to keep a space between that ring finger and the small finger इस तरीके से. और ये हम अपने आंखों के ऊपर ऐसे रखेंगे. Right. So when we breathe in, ये posture रहेगा, and when we breathe out, just stretch your hands. हाथ को stretch करना है पीछे की तरफ. Same उसी तरीके से सांस हम नाक से लेंगे और मुंह से सांस छोड़ेंगे. ठीक है? चलिए 5 times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Keep your eyes closed. Breathe in. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. Very good. One more set. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Now we are going to use the index finger and the middle finger, and we are going to just move our hands in this way, up and down, up and down. So we are going to rub in this way. So at the count of 5. इसमें breathing normal रखना है हमें. So we just have to move our hands. So ready and go. 1, up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now bring this both the hands just at the corner of your lips. This. So just move it for clockwise 5 times and then anti-clockwise 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now again, जो हमने first action के लिए जो हमने हाथों की जो मुद्राएं की थी, same उसी position में you are just focusing on your chin and the jawline area. So you just move your hand, just give a stroke towards the left, towards the right, towards the left, towards the right. So 5 from the left, 5 from the right. Yes. 1. Alternate. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now we are just focusing on the chin area. Chin area. So हम अपने चारों fingers को use करेंगे. So we are going to use the middle finger, index finger, the ring finger, and the small finger, and just place it above, just opposite to your chin, and just move it clockwise 5 times and anti-clockwise 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then alternate side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now we are going to focus on the forehead. So basically this is our Ajna chakra. This is our third eye chakra. So ये हमारा मस्तिष्क है, ये हमारा माथा है, ये हमारा forehead है. हम अपने forehead पे अपने 4 fingers को इस तरह से रखेंगे. So when we breathe in, we'll take a deep breath. When we breathe out, we'll just release. Just bring your hands just parallel to your temple area, and just exhale. Chali, just close your eyes at the count of 10. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just release your stress. Breathe in. Breathe out. Very good. Inhale and exhale पे ध्यान दीजिए. Breathe in. Breathe out. So breathe in from your nose. Breathe out from your mouth. Exhale. Continue. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just keep your eyes closed. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Exhale. 1 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Exhale. Now in this way, we are going to use all the 5 fingers and just हम अपने crown पे, covering your crown from top to bottom, हम अपने crown को just सिर्फ एक pressure point देने वाले हैं. ज़्यादा pressure मत दीजिएगा, gently pressure दीजिए, सिर्फ just to give a pressure point, and just focus on your breathing. Just keep your eyes closed and just press your complete crown and just focus on your breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Continue. Inhale, exhale. 2 to go. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Very good. एक last मैं ले रही हूँ step. Again, I'll request everyone just to be comfortable and standing position में आ जाइए. I'm just going to show 1 more action. So I'll just request everyone. Okay. So legs little wider. Legs little wider. Again, we are going to focus on the breathing. So holding your breath, balancing, and then exhaling. Chali. So first, we are going to take a deep breath. Take a deep, long breath. Good. Hold your breath. Step 2, balance on both the toes. Up. Step 3, take both the hands up. Slowly, slowly up. Good. Hold your breath at the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. सांस छोड़ेंगे. Again, keep your legs little wider. Slightly bend your knee and then slowly, slowly bend your body towards front. As you bend your body towards front, take both the hands up. Take both the hands up. Chin will be facing up. Chin will be facing up. Breathing will be normal. Just bend your body towards front, chin facing up. Keep both the hands up. At the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Release. Again, we are going to do one more set. Again, same thing. Legs a little wider. Step 1, we'll take a deep, long breath. Deep, long breath. Hold your breath. Step 2, balance on your toes. Step 3, slowly, slowly take both the hands up. Hold it there at the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Exhale. As you exhale, legs a little wider. Slightly bend your knee. Slowly, slowly push your upper body towards front. As you push your upper body towards front, take both the hands up and slightly lift your chin up. Lift your chin up. Breathing normal. Counting 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Release. Good. Now you can have your seat. So we're going to the last. I'm going to take you just a quick. We're going to have one basic, quick demo of meditation we are going to do. So today we are going to focus on our root chakra. We're going to focus on our root chakra. So I'll just request everyone just to keep your body straight, keep your spine straight, close your eyes, keep your palms open. You just can keep your palms open and just place it above your thigh. Keep your spine straight. Take a deep, long breath and just exhale. Relax each and every part of your body. Relax your forehead, your shoulder, your neck, your spine, your chest, your hips, your thighs, your knees, your ankle, your foot. Relax each and every part of your body. Just focus on your breathing when you inhale and exhale. Breathe in that positive energy in your body which is flowing and exhale the negative energy. Keep your body relaxed. Keep your body positive. I'm going to focus on your root chakra. Just try to visualize a red color above your root chakra. We are going to chant the mantra LAM, L-A-M, LAM, for 5 times. Be in that same position. Just give an intention, give an affirmation in your mind. and just say it for 3 times. Give an intention, affirmation, and just say it for 3 times. Just fold your hands in Namaskar position and just repeat with me. Keshara Sutram, Keshara Sutram, 41248, 41248, 41248. Just rub both of your palms and just place it above your eyes. Slowly, slowly remove your hand and just open your eyes. So thank you so much for doing this practical session with me. I hope you enjoyed it. So again, we are going to have 2 more wonderful demos. So Amog is there, I think. So he's also expertise in yoga. He belongs to Mumbai. So I hope you'll enjoy all the session. Thank you so much and have a lovely evening and lovely afternoon. Thank you.
Kamna, thank you very much. I could see most of the people, following and diligently doing all that you taught us. So thank you, teacher, for this session. And the best thing about you, as I already told them, and now they have experiences, that every session of yours is so holistic, be it in terms of mindfulness, be it in terms of exercising, fitness, or I think just that piece of being in the moment. So thank you for helping us with your expertise. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for commenting on the comment box. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Especially facial exercises. People are loving it. Rejuvenated, amazing session, great session. So, all right, with that great vibe, as Kamna said, we are going to be led into the next session, which is again going to be chaired by an expert who is a certified 1200 hours of advanced teacher trainer from the oldest institute in the world. But before this happens, Kamna, if you're around, we would love to also showcase the certificate for you, our gesture of gratitude and a plaque of honor to you. So if this time we are ready with just the digital honors, can we showcase it on the screen before we actually get into inviting our next expert? So on my count, let's do a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If we can showcase the certificate quickly on the screen, if you are ready this time. In my excitement of introducing the next speaker, I always miss on this, but let's never miss the important things. So awaiting for the certificates to appear on the screen, just in case if we are ready. All right, no worries, no worries. All right, as long as we have prepared it and it is going to go to our speakers, we are good to go. So because we talked about 1200 plus hours and of course so much more that he brings to the table, an advanced teacher trainer from the oldest institute in the world, the Yoga Institute, Mumbai. Well, our expert next is Amog Shinde. Amog, could we request you to please appear on the screen for all of us and proceed with your demo. With your actionable demo, we are all set. Awaiting to welcome you, Amog, with open arms from all our from all our audiences and the speakers also who would be speaking to us in a bit. All right, okay, so okay, so I think there's a little delay as to when Amog is going to be appearing. He is not to be seen right now onto the virtual screen, but as we would like to believe that at the Global Wellness Summit 2020, we are literally unstoppable. So we would march ahead and have a look as to who is our next speaker for the day, for the very auspicious day, may I say. So something that is very unique as a concept, again, for me as well. So let the expert do the talking, and may I take a moment to introduce Arham Dhyan Yoga by Ajay Jain, who's from Delhi. Well, practicing advocate and insolvency professional that he is, his one passion is advocacy and other is, of course, yoga and meditation. And that's what incites him to be present at this forum, is manch par aane ke liye, jo unko prerna deta hai. So let's also read a little more about him. He has been associated with Bharatiya Yoga Sansthan since 2001. और आज ये योगा क्लासेस कंडक्ट करते हैं. So I think इससे बेहतर मौका नहीं होगा to celebrate his expertise. Since 2018, he's been getting training from 108 Muni Shri Pranmay Sagarji Maharaj, Shishya of 108 Sant Shiromani Acharya Shri Vidya Sagarji Maharaj, and he's been conducting Arham Dhyan Yoga class, conducted many such at different places in Delhi, of course, mental and spiritual, if we talk about concentration level of all participants, साधक एंड साधिका. आई थिंक जितने इंटरेस्टिंग ये कॉन्सेप्ट्स हैं उतना इंटरेस्टिंग ये सेशन होने वाला है. सो लेट्स फील द कंसंट्रेशन, लेट्स फील द काम, एंड लेट्स मेक श्योर दैट वी इजीली मेडिटेट for whatever minutes he is with us with 100% concentration, क्योंकि इनको इस चीज के लिए जाना जाता है. So let's welcome with some happy vibes Ajay Jain. Could we request you to please take over? Namaskar.
Yeah, namaskar and thanks, Ms. Shikha Singh. And बोलेंगे देवादिदेव 1008 श्री आदिनाथ भगवान की जय, संत शिरोमणि आचार्य श्री विद्यासागर जी महाराज की जय, अरहम योग प्रणेता मुनि श्री प्रणम्य सागर जी महाराज की जय. Respected Dr. Surendra Das, Global Welfare Summit convener, सिद्धायतन परिवार, डॉक्टर मंजू जैन, भक्तामर हीलिंग फाउंडेशन, वेलफेयर भक्तामर हीलिंग्स एंड रिसर्च फाउंडेशंस, ladies and gentlemen, Jai Jinendra and very good afternoon to you. Ms. Shikha has already introduced me, so there is no need further introduction from my side. So let's start with real topic, Arham Dhyan Yoga. Arham Dhyan Yoga has been invented by Muni Sri Pranamya Sagar Ji Maharaj, and I have learned from him in 2018. Since then, I have been practicing Arham Dhyan Yoga, and I am also taking online classes free of cost since the day of lockdown, that is 25th March 2020. Many people have been benefited. Many COVID patients have been cured very quickly. In fact, I was also COVID positive in May last week, and it was cured within 5 days. So there are lots of testimonies also with me with respect to outcome of this Arham Dhyan Yoga. Now, I raise one question. Do you know what is celebrated on 10th of September? Can anybody say in chat box? What is celebrated on 10th of September? I think most people are not aware. Do you know? Do you know? Most of the people think about committing suicide once in his life or her life, from childhood to old age. Do you know, as per survey, one person commits suicide or attempt to commit suicide in this world in every 40 seconds. And this data is prior to COVID period. After COVID, this data has been increased, and one person is attempting to commit suicide in every 20 seconds. To see the amazing data. And what is the reason of committing suicide? Why we celebrate international, and let me tell you this, on 10th September, we celebrate International Suicide Prevention Day. Why do we celebrate? In order to prevent suicidal attempt. And what is the reason of suicide? Mental disorder, anxiety, depression, etc., etc. All are related with the mind. So now I come to main topic, Arham Dhyan Yoga. What is Arham Dhyan Yoga? Arham Dhyan Yoga energize our soul. At the same time, it also makes our mind strong and calm. If our mind is strong and calm, then our physical body will also be healthy, because our physical body, because the health of the body depends our mental thoughts, our thought process. So how we perform this yoga, I will explain after while. So let's start. Now I would also like to tell you one thing, that in today's age, people are ill mentally more than physically. They might be physically fit, they might be financially fit, but they are mentally sick also. So we focus on 5 chakras in this Arham Dhyan Yoga. If our 5 chakras are balanced, energized, or activate, then our mind will also be balanced. We will also be feel cool and calm. Arham Dhyan Yoga denotes by peace, that is correlated with 5 mudras. P stands power. This is our navel chakra, that is solar chakra. E for energy, that is heart, Anahat chakra. A, activity. Whatever we do activity from our throat. C, creativity. Whatever we do creativity, it is from our mind. That is Agya chakra. E, evolution. Whatever we do, this is the evolution of our knowledge. So this is Sahasrara chakra. So P is the Manipur chakra. E, this one Anahat chakra. A, C, E. For achieving peace, we perform Arham Dhyan Yoga. Now, by Arham Dhyan Yoga, we perform 5 mudras. In Arham Dhyan Yoga, we perform 5 mudras. First mudra is called Arihant Mudra, which affects our Manipur chakra. In this mudra, we also chant mantras, Om Arham Namah. I will perform, and I will also request to every participant to perform along with me. So first, I will explain about Arihant Mudra. Arihant Mudra, we also chant mantras, that is Om Arham Namah. Om is the symbol of purity. Om is the symbol of peace. Sorry, it's a symbol of peace. And Arham is the symbol of purity. Arham is so much powerful mantras. It is the complete Bijakshar mantra. If you have 100 doors in your house and you will put 100 locks in your doors, you will have 100 keys. For opening of every lock, you will use different keys. But if you have master key, then you can open all 100 locks. Similarly, Arham is so much powerful mantra, which is the master mantra. It is the master key in mantras. Because hum in every mantras, for activating our chakra, you must have listened lam, hum, pam, like this, which ends with the word hum. So Arham is the energy of pure soul. What is pure soul? Pure soul is souls which have attained the salvation. जो मोक्ष पधार गए हैं, जो सिद्ध शिला में विराजमान है. We attain the energy, we achieve the energy of pure soul by Arham, by chanting Arham. And this soul Arham Bijakshar month activate our all 7 chakras. We focus on our 5 chakras, but by default, our remaining 2 chakras, which is existing back of the body, that is Muladhara chakra, root chakra, or Swadhisthana chakra, both gets activated by default. If our 5 chakras are activated, energized, balanced, then remaining 2 chakra will automatically get balanced. So now I start with the practice Arham Dhyan Yoga. So I'll request everybody to participate along with me. We sit in Padmasan, Ardha Padmasan, Sukhasan, whatever you feel comfortable. Sit straight. Put your hand in Gyan Mudra, and then first come to Prarthana Mudra. This is our helping mudra, that is Prarthana Mudra. Now I'll perform first mudra, that is Arihant Mudra. Like this. Raise your hand. Yeah. Close your eyes. Concentrate on your Manipur chakra, that is navel center. This is our power generating center. Now we will start chanting Om Arham Namah, 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 Om Arham Namah. Prarthana Mudra. By this mudra, our all stomach related disease also get cures. Diabetic, blood sugars, whatsoever, it also gets cured by Arihant Mudra. Now we focus on second mudra, that is Siddha Mudra. We call Siddha Mudra, that is Siddh means all souls who have attained the salvation, we gain the energy of Siddha Mudra, of the soul, pure soul. So Siddha Mudra is like this. Both hands together straight. Yeah. Our central line of the hand palm is matching with other hand. Close your eyes. Visualize that energy of pure soul is falling on your hand. Cosmic energy is also falling on your hand like snowfall. Like snowfall, we are gaining energy of pure soul on our hand, and from hand it is entering to our heart, which are affecting our heart, and it also energizes our body. Now we start chanting Om Arham Namah, Om Arham Namah, Om Arham Namah, Om Arham Namah, Om Arham Namah. Relax. We chant 5 times minimum. Now come to again Prarthana Mudra. By this mudra, our heart-related disease also gets cured because it activates our Anahat Chakra. It balanced our Anahat Chakra, energized our Anahat Chakra. Whatever we feel joy or we feel pleasant, it is always from heart. This is our energy center. कहते हैं ना, दिल से काम करते हैं तो खुशी मिलती है. जो दिल से काम करता है उनको सफलता मिलती है. तो जो दिल से काम होता है, जहां पे एनर्जी होती है, वो दिल, दैट इज अनाहत चक्र, एनर्जाइज होता है सिद्ध मुद्रा से. नाउ वी विल परफॉर्म थर्ड मुद्रास, दैट इज कॉल्ड आचार्य मुद्रा. आचार्य मुद्रा, we put our hand in Gyan Mudra, that is top of the first finger and top of the thumb touching each other, and last three fingers are straight, and then we put like this hand. Raise your neck up, raise your face up, push your chest upward, अपनी छाती को थोड़ी आगे खींचें. Concentrate on your throat chakra, that is Visuddhi Kendra, Visuddhi Chakra. This is our activity where we all perform our activity from Visuddhi Chakra. First, we will give vibration of Om. By closing lip, we will just vibrate. Inhale. 5 times we will chant Om Arham Namah, 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 Om Arham Namah. Relax. Pratna Mudra. By this mudra, our all thyroid related problems, parathyroid related problem, which is existing to parathyroid right side and left side, also gets cured. Our cervical problem also gets cured. Our frozen shoulder also gets cured by this mudra. And it on energize or activate or balanced our Visuddhi Chakra. Because we are doing mudra as well as we are chanting mantras. So we are getting benefit of both activity. Okay. Now we will perform third mudras, that is called fourth mudra, that is called Upadhyay Mudra. Upadhyay Mudra like this. Like pushing wall by your hand, fingers are together, sit straight, close your eyes, concentrate on your Agya Chakra, in between eyebrow, third eyes, that is called Gyan Kendra or Agya Chakra. Visualize that rays are coming from your Agya Chakra. It is like rays is coming from your Agya Chakra. Now we start chanting Om Arham Namah, 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 Om Arham Namah. During this mudra, we also do one more activity, that is removal of negative energy. We remove the negative energy surrounding to us, and then we bring positive energy within us, like this, Tabla Numa, like. So again, relax. Pratna Mudra. Pratna Mudra. Close your eyes. By Pratna. Now we will perform fifth mudra. sorry, let me explain about the benefit of this mudra that we have performed, that is fourth mudra, Upadhyaya mudra. By Upadhyaya mudra, our all negative thoughts, negative emotion comes out, goes out. Positive thoughts, positive energy comes in. So all mental related disorder or problem also gets cured by this fourth mudras. Our Agya Chakra gets activated and it gets balanced. Now, fifth mudra. Come to Pratna mudra. Fifth mudra is called Sadhu mudra. We perform Sadhu mudra like this. We raise our hand up and then bend from our waist. We touch our forehead to earth and then we concentrate on our Sahasrara chakra, that is called Siddhi Kendra. And then we start chanting Om Arham Namah, Om Arham Namah, Om Arham Namah, Om Arham Namah, Om Arham Namah. Relax. Now we sit in Gyan Mudra. Our back is straight. Arham Dhyan Yoga. This is the fundamental 5 mudras of this Arham Dhyan Yoga. And then second activity is chanting and third activity is meditation. So we have performed first activity, then another 5-10 minutes I will take. We sit quiet, relax in Gyan Mudra. Close your eyes. By fifth mudra, our back problem also gets cured. Close your eyes. Deep inhaling, deep exhaling. Concentrate on your breathing. Deep inhaling, deep exhaling. We will chant 3 times Om Arham Namah. 3 times only. Take deep breathing. Inhale. Om Arham Namah. Om Arham Namah. Om Arham Namah. Your eyes is closed. Honestly, always remain your eye closed. Promise to yourself that you will not open your eye for 5-7 minutes. Deep inhale. गहरी लंबी श्वास भरे. नाभि पर नेवल चक्रा पे ओम बीजाक्षर मंत्र. Write Om on your Manipur chakra. Om on your Manipur chakra. It is written on your Manipur chakra. Om. Now inhale, exhale, and inhale, exhale, Om, 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 Mani Man, Om, Om. Inhale, exhale, Om. Quickly inhale, exhale, Om, Om, Om. Om is the symbol of peace, Om, Om. Stop. Now concentrate on your forehead. मस्तिष्क पर अरहम लिखा हुआ देखें. Arham is written on your forehead. ह के ऊपर र की मात्रा. अरहम. बिंदी. उसके अंदर व्हाइट रंग में अरहम. व्हाइट कलर में अरहम. It is written on your forehead. Now inhale Arham, exhale Namah. Or inhale Arham, exhale Namah without speaking. Mani man Arham Namah chanting करना है. श्वास लेना है तेजी से. Quickly inhale, quickly exhale. तेजी से श्वास ले, तेजी से छोड़े. Inhale, exhale, Arham Namah. Stop. Concentrate on your nostril tips, that without efforts you are inhaling, without efforts you are exhaling. Our energy level is increasing. Realize that I am pure soul. I am different from body. Visualize that I am different from body. मैं चैतन्य स्वरूप आत्मा हूँ. मैं ज्ञायक स्वरूप आत्मा हूँ. We have gained the energy of pure soul, Arham. Arham take us from zero to infinite. In pure soul, they have infinite knowledge, infinite energy, infinite powers, which we have gained by 5 mudras. Chaitanya Swarupoham Gyayak Swarupoham Chidanand Swarupoham Soham Arham Now rub your hand and touch on your eyes, your throats, your entire bodies. Om Arham Param Shanti. And then last energy जो है हम बाहर छोड़ देंगे हाथ फैला के for global peace. So this is Arham Dhyan Yog in very brief. I have been taking online classes free of charges from 5:30 to 6:30, and you can share your experience also. And I am really thankful to the organizer of this Global Wellness Summit. This yoga, and am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, Mr. Jain, you absolutely are.
So you can share your experience. Once again, thanks to the organizer, and namos to my Gurudev Muni Sri Pranam Meshagar Ji Maharaj, who has taught me this Arham Dhyan Yoga.
Mr. Jain, thank you very much for this very beautiful class that we had in your presence. शायद आपकी क्लास से हमें ध्यान के नए मायने पता चले हैं आज, और मैंने देखा कि हमारे सारे ऑडियंस मेंबर्स बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुली और पूरे 100% कंसंट्रेशन के साथ, जैसा उन्होंने प्रॉमिस किया था, they did this class. So all thanks to you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Thank you, Sikha ji.
Thank you. और जल्दी से कुछ कमेंट्स पढ़ना चाहूंगी. Excellent Arham Dhyan. Please share your links and contact details also. Vivek Jain कह रहे हैं. Absolutely. Thank you, Panchamudra Arham meditation. Please give link for online classes. So I think सबकी ये गुजारिश है आपसे, Mr. Jain, that if you can share your coordinates.
Yes, yeah. My son is sharing within 2 minutes. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you. और
Thank you.
बहुत सारी Thanksgiving आपकी ओर भी आ रही है. So I think in all together it's like a gratitude vibe right now. और इसी के साथ I'm all set to invite our next speaker who was supposed to talk to you. He's there with us now. So उनको introduce मैंने already आप सब लोगों के सामने कर दिया था. We talked about some good 1200 hours plus numbers about him, right? So very quickly, I'll be happy to have him giving us the demo because you know that he's an advanced teacher trainer from the oldest institute in the world, which you know is the Yoga Institute Mumbai. So if all of you are ready, I'm sure our next speaker, Mr. Amok Shinde, is also ready to talk to all of you. Amok, could we have you online appearing with us?
Yes, hello, namaste guys, namaste everyone. Hello, thank you so much. I didn't get your name, but thank you so much for introducing me. And hello guys, namaste. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and happy Dasara. I hope you're killing all the evil around you and inside you and everywhere around. They still keep coming, but we still keep killing them, yeah? Okay guys, my job is to teach you Asan. So I'm going to have an exciting class for you. Before we start the class, can I have everyone please sit in Vajrasana? You can sit in Sukhasana. You can sit in any meditative posture, yeah? Any meditative posture. Okay? Beautiful, guys. From there, guys, take the hands from the side, bring it above your crown. Exhale and bring it down. Rest the thumb between your chest, your sternum, exactly here. Roll your shoulders back and keep it on the ground. Look at one point in the center and looking at that one point, slowly and steadily close your eyes and relax, guys. Breathe. Just try to inhale and exhale. If any thoughts come to your mind, let them come and let them go. Do not judge. Do not react. Just observe. We're just trying to shower our mind, guys, just exactly how we shower the body every day in the morning. Right now, you must have gone through a lot of lectures. It's the afternoon time also, so the mind is not too active, it is little dull. So we are just trying to relax our mind here, our body. As today is Dasara, I'm also going to recite a small mantra. All of you can listen to the mantra and listen to the vibration of the same. Om Saina Bhavatu Saina Punakatu Saraviyam Karvavahe Tejasvinamatittamastu Mahavik Vishwasvahe Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Keep your eyes closed, guys. Now with your eyes closed, please stand up. With your eyes closed, please stand up. Don't worry, just stand up. Everyone with your eyes closed, please stand up. Very good job, guys. Very good job. And with your eyes closed, go take a round of your house and come. With your eyes closed, just don't go to the balcony, don't go to the terrace, please, and jump down. Just with your eyes closed, take a small round of your room, of your house. Maybe go to the bathroom and touch water. Do whatever you want, but with your eyes closed, yeah? Don't worry and go very slowly and gently. There is no race here, guys. No race here. Chalo, Pradeep Jain ji, Amma. It's very good. Thank you so much. Very good, guys. Just walk and come back again. Walk and come back again. Vaishali, why are you just staring at the camera? Come on, eyes closed, stand up. Vaishali ji, stand up, eyes closed and walk. Walk a little, walk. Go walk a little and come back. Beautiful, guys. Good job. आग बंद कर कर एक रूम का राउंड मारिए बस. मीना जी, मीना मेहता जी, आग बंद कर कर एक रूम का राउंड मारिए आराम से. अपना ही घर है. Very good, guys. प्रकाश जैन जी, चलो आग बंद करे एक थोड़ा थोड़ा सो चलो अब मेरे लिए थोड़ा थोड़ा चलो थोड़ा. कम ऑन सर जी. अरे क्या है, अपने घर में राजे की तरह चलने का. मस्त आग बंद करके. वेरी गुड गाइस, ऑसम. गुड जॉब संगीता जैन. गुड जॉब केतन जी. Very good job, guys. Very good job. And slowly and steadily open your eyes. Thank you so much, guys, for letting me teach you. Thank you so much for even listening to me and doing an activity. Sometimes I tell people to close their eyes and run also. You guys were very lucky. I'm in a very good mood today. Hello, guys. My name is Amog Shinde. Like she said, I'm a 1200 hours yoga certified teacher. Just before this, I was into marketing and I was a hairstylist. Before this, actually, I used to work in Bacardi. I don't know if you guys know Bacardi. Bacardi is an alcohol brand. दारू का ब्रांड है. उसके लिए मैं काम करता था. मतलब रोज 5 बजे सोता था एकदम without any care, with alcohol and all, blah blah blah. This was 4-5 years back. उसके बाद मैंने योगा चालू किया, योगा का कोर्स किया 1200 घंटे का, and I've been teaching yoga now for the last 6 years. I teach classical yoga, which is your hatha and ashtanga. मैं स्कूल में बहुत सिखाता हूँ, जिधर योगा टीचर्स बनाता हूँ मैं 200 आवर्स 500 आवर्स योगा स्टूडेंट्स को. गोवा में 2 स्कूल में सिखाता हूँ, बॉम्बे में 1-2 स्कूल में सिखाता हूँ. मैं इराक जाते रहता हूँ क्योंकि मैं इराक के जेल में सिखाता हूँ आईसिस टेररिस्ट को. तो ये हम गवर्नमेंट के साथ टाई अप किया है. तो ऑल टुगेदर नाउ आई एम कंप्लीटली इनटू योगा और मेरा पूरा ध्यान सिर्फ अभी योगा में है. For example, just to tell you, like, you know, like I used to work in marketing. I used to sleep at 5 in the morning every day, meaning I used to come home with the milkman. I wake up at 5 in the morning every day now, and I sleep at around 7:30, 8 in the evening maximum. I eat my dinner by 5 in the evening. Yeah, so there's an entire change in my attitude, my life, and actually I love it also. Yeah. तो आज मैं आपके साथ आसन के बारे में बात करने वाला हूँ. आपको सबको पता रहेगा अष्टांगा योगा मतलब 8 पार्ट. Yeah, so yoga is not only about one thing like meditation, it's about 8 parts. Yeah, and I am going to talk about the third part, the asana part. Yeah, so to listen to the asana part, guys, because we are in a posture, try to sit straight. That's my only criteria in the class. Try to sit straight and listen to me. That's it. स्पाइन को कितना स्ट्रेट रख सकते हो इतना स्ट्रेट रखो और मेरी बात सुनो. वेरी गुड गाइस. तो अभी सबसे पहले ना आसन का डेफिनेशन लेते हैं. व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ आसन? सो पतंजलि, द गाय हु रोट द योगा सूत्रस, डिफाइंड आसन एज स्थिरम सुखम आसनम. वेरी सिंपल. स्थिरम सुखम asanam. What does it mean? Stiram means steadiness, Sukham means happiness, and Asanam means posture. So what Patanjali said, वो आपको क्या बताना चाहता था कि बॉस जो भी आसन में आप स्ट्रेट हो, आप स्टेबल हो और आप सुखी हो, वो है आसनम. ओके, सुखी ये वर्ड बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है इस डेफिनेशन में गाइस. Yeah, the word sukham is very, very important because have you seen people doing postures? Yeah, so what Patanjali is saying, that is not asan. Asan is what? You're stable, you're still, and you have a smile on your face. With a smile. Yeah, you do it with a smile. That is asanam. Now what happened guys? पहले के जमाने में अभी अपने पास क्योंकि सास भी बहू नहीं थी, तारक मेहता का चश्मा नहीं है, आईपीएल तो नहीं था, टीवी नहीं था, फोन नहीं था, ऐसे कुछ नहीं था. तो ये अपने ये जो योगी थे ना, थोड़ा एकदम पागल, एकदम वियर्ड थे. वो लोग क्या करते थे? दे यूज्ड टू लुक एट एवरीथिंग. दे यूज्ड टू लुक एट द ट्री. अरे यार ये ट्री की तरह मुझे बनना है. एंड दे यूज्ड टू कम अप विद अ ट्री पोज. ओके, देन दे यूज्ड टू लुक एट लेट्स से एन एनिमल. अरे यार ये एनिमल ऐसे कैसे करता है? देयर हैज टू बी समथिंग टुवर्ड्स इट एंड दे हैज टू कम अप विद दैट पोज. तो इसलिए आपको बहुत सारे पोजेस पता रहेंगे. गरुड़ा आसन, which is the eagle pose, Gomukhasana, which is the cow face pose, yeah, Padmasana, lotus pose, yeah, Vadrasana.
To bounce without breaking and you know, and learn from that adversity in order to daily become closer to our higher selves. Beata, do you want to say anything?
Yeah, I agree with you. You know, it's my life improved much better since I am really plugged into the source, because, you know, in my practice, I am meeting a lot of people who are not only struggling with weight, but also they just lose the track who they are. And I think this time is triggering us to search for the soul, because we are so much distracted. We have so much different, you know, there is so much joy, so much noise. And before, I think life was much easier because we've got some job done and then you were at home and then you could just enjoy your family and life. And now we are distracted so much, and there is so much noise that we just don't hear our inner voice. And this is the problem, because so many people are struggling with weight, but also with depression. And it's like a circle, because if you overweight, you also more depressed. So indeed, you know, meditation is something that is able to plug us into the source. And I think this is also my goal in life, to be connected into the source. And each year I have some mantra that I really try to embody. And this year the mantra is let go and let God. And, you know, God is what is. For everybody, maybe this is something different, but I really enjoy the heart space that I share with people and from the source. And, you know, if you're in a flow, you're so connected. And then it's so easy to treat your body with respect and choose the right nutrition for you, but also things that you are reading and watching. And I think this is the great time of awakening, because we are so hungry for the beautiful energy from above. We are embodying this in this world, like earth beings. We are earth beings, but we need to connect. And if we will be managed to do that, life will be so much easy, because you just go with the flow. And then we don't need to count the calories, and, you know, because we will be really in a flow, and then life will be so much beautiful. But I don't think we're there yet. We are busy. And that's why it's so nice to have all those tools, and also the scientific part. This is also, I love the fusion of quantum physics and, you know, the spiritual part of being connected to the knowledge also from the, you know, physicians, because we have so much tools to wake people up, because not everybody is very spiritual orientated. But if we have somebody who is really down to earth, still there are so many ways to connect to the spirituality, because, you know, we are awakening, and this is a really great time. I think it's very heavy time, but we are really waking up, and meditation is so good to awaken. So yeah, but I would love to hear something more from Angie, because, you know, you have such a lovely energy and interesting stories. We have also catch up before the meeting, and
Yes.
tell us something more, because it's really so lovely to hear in you.
Okay, I will try to do this. So I'm a Kriya Yogini. Okay, so I do Kriya yoga and so this is very meditative. I don't have to tell anybody, you all know. But I would like to correct one thing, because I felt bad when you said this. I'm very sorry for this. But
no, please do.
People who are overweight are not always depressed. This is number one. There are a huge community of people who are overweight, and they say no body shaming, and they are extremely happy and healthy. This I have to put in as a physician. There are two types of obesity. We call them the really healthy obese people. They don't have a metabolic problem. And there's the other group, they do have a metabolic syndrome combined with obesity, which means high blood pressure, you know, fat, all this. So usually the healthy ones are very happy and very confident. And they get into spirituality easier because they can open up. They are very happy, and finally you can convince them about mindfulness, which does not mean for them to lose much weight, because they feel very, very good being very curvy, sexy, you know, the curvy models, they are quite heavy. So, and this is something we forgot maybe here. Obesitas means you have a body mass index which is over 30. So I checked my body mass index today just to make sure I'm not lying. So it is 23. So it's a long way to become obese. Obese is not overweight. So this we have to credit to the people. If you're a little bit overweight, like menopause ladies always say, oh, I'm gaining. I think it is connected sometimes, but you can work a little bit against it. You can control it, but it means mindfulness. So I think weight losing or management means to be aware, or you are blessed like I am. I never cared. I have a genetic defect, I say, because I don't like chocolate. I don't like sweets. You can give it to me and I will say no. So most of the people like sweets, I learned. They like cake, cookies, you know, you can give them to me and I'll keep them and look at them. Oh, they are so beautiful. So you have to make sure they understand what it means to do yoga and the benefits. If you don't sleep properly, you will gain weight. This is for sure. So if you tell people the connection to all this, because they don't start very spiritually. In Germany, they are not the spiritual people who come to yoga classes. They are already very good. They know about food, they know about prana, but I start with zero, telling the ladies, wow, why are you here? Oh, my cardiologist sent me. Because the German health insurance pays yoga classes. So they have to come, you understand? So they are sent. So it's a big difference. And these are the obese ladies who are like 200 kilos and they sit in front of me and say, no, I don't move. Why should I move? Okay, but they are sent to do something. And since the health insurance covers the cost, they have to come to class. So I have to find a way to make them curious, to make them so curious, they don't come by force, but they come with joy. So I cook or do something differently with them just to get them curious. So this is a big problem. I don't see the happy obese people. I see the sent people. They have to come to get into yoga. And then you can't start with prana because they run away, because they look at you like, okay, one more weirdo. So you have to do this very properly and to tell them lots about nutrition. I never say prana. I always say, like, look, you like energy. You like to be beautiful. You get a better looking. Your skin will look better. And they are so happy and they believe it and I'm fine. I don't need to say prana. Okay. So this is, I always look at them with very much respect because I'm just blessed to be not obese, but it's easy to get obese. And you can't get out very easy because BMI over 30, Jesus, I told you I worked with obese people and if they can't walk through a door, this is difficult. So, and we are having a problem with obesity now in Europe. You know this. Look at the British people. They are number one in Europe. So they eat lots of fast food. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, you brought
I think,
you know, because there is one thing that we all forget, and because if you want to change something in your life, I think it's very important to accept where you are. That's number one, right? We forget about this and we always fight against cancer, against war, but if we make peace with where we are, we already changing things. So I think maybe those positively obese people, maybe they just really accepting, and that's the turning point because they are happy with where they are.
Yes, they are happy. Yeah, and they are very happy and feel good with themselves. They love themselves. They have self-care.
And that's the key, you know.
Right,
Yeah,
and the others,
that's the key for us, for all of us.
Yes,
we just need to accept where we are, and you know, still fall in love with yourself and with what you have and what you do not have, and then that's the turning point.
But this is very difficult with obese, unhappy people. Because they feel controlled. They are controlled by, you know, the doctors. They are sent. They don't come because they are curious. We have to make them curious and teach them. But we have quite some good results.
Yeah, you're wonderful. You know, you do such a beautiful job. It's really amazing. Really amazing. Very blessed to have you in Germany there. You know,
we do a lot. Our medical system provides lots of yoga, lots of meditation paid by the government. So the people can really do this. Even the simple older ladies. My oldest student she's 89 and she's doing very good. She's doing extremely good. She's better than most of the younger, and I always smile because she started when she was 80 and she lost about 15 kilos. So it's never too late.
No,
it's never too late, and she understands very good, and she's our son in the group.
Wow.
Yeah. So beauty.
I never give up. I always hope it's good.
I think that the very good way I think that a very good way to encourage someone that is struggling with, with the weight is to bring them to their breath and the importance of the breathing. I have realized also that people that is overweight sometimes struggles breathing, and through a yoga practice, which should be adapted to that person's needs, because all our bodies are different. We need to encourage that person throughout the mindfulness process about why is that person focused about losing weight. Is that because that person wants to look better, or because wants to feel healthier? Because beauty is something, physical beauty is something that is going to age through the years. That's not the most important thing. The most important thing is our health, and that's how I try to carry the message. And when you are healthy, that health is going to show up, physically as well. So it's a combo. It's a combination of everything. And one of the things that I love about yoga is that since we carry better blood supply to our internal organs through our breath, we help improve our cardiovascular system. And when we have our heart, which is so important to have it working properly, we can improve our fitness, we can improve our performance at work, and we can improve our overall wellness. And that's one of the things that I really love a lot about yoga. And my personal experience is that when I was gonna have my son, I was an athlete since I was a kid, but when I had a high risk pregnancy, and I had to stop doing my cardio, and I was so desperate because I said, what am I gonna do now? And then I started taking yoga classes and become more mindful about the importance of my breath and how important was going to be during the labor process, during the delivery process, which actually ended up saving my son's life. And because when you breathe properly, you activate your reflexes, your relaxation reflexes, and that helps you to become more in self-control. And I wanted to add that because it certainly helps us improve our fitness besides the weight management.
I agree. It's fine. That's right.
Yes, and it was really interesting to kind of hear how three of you kind of come from different spheres, yet agree with each other. And, it just kind of tells me and the lovely audience over here that we really need to kind of, think about our bodies and our weight in a very different way. An obese or a slightly overweight body doesn't mean that, it's a healthy body. It also doesn't mean that, it's an unhealthy body. It's all a state of mind and the best for you at that moment of time. Also, I think I learned a lot that, it's not just yoga, which kind of, brings in, a lot of healthiness into our body, but it's also mindfulness. I think that is very important. We've kind of, deviated away from it. We've kind of, started to abuse Mother Earth and its resources in such a way that maybe today the COVID-19 situation is something that, is one of the ways of Mother Nature kind of giving us a little spank and a little reminder, say that, I'm here and you need to kind of, take care of me. So mindfulness in every single thing that you do perhaps would just, help you a lot. So again, coming back to, the discussion over here, one other thing that I would want us to kind of, take away from the session, and we are very fortunate to have all three of you over here, is that, how do we practice mindfulness? I mean, in our daily routine, when I get up, I'm fine. I'm kind of, mindful. But when by the time I get to my computer, my office, and it's somewhere kind of left behind. So how do we do that? How do we keep reminding ourselves that we need to be mindfulness? We need to be mindful until it becomes a practice and until it becomes a part of your routine, until it becomes you. So help us kind of, understand that. Beata, Anjay, and Glenda, we'd love to kind of hear your thoughts.
Yeah, I will tell you my trick, and this is a very good one. And it's a very easy one, but not always, because you need to stay in the now. And my trick to we are time travelers. In our mind, we are traveling to the past and we're planning the future. And often we feel really not safe because you project so many things into the future. But if you are able to catch this moment and why you are stressing and call yourself back through the breath. And that's my way. When I am feeling stressed, I try to, pause and let's breathe. Why I am stressing actually? Because right now, I am sitting, I have lovely conversation. I am warm, everything is okay. So, if you pause and stay in the now, you discover that the stress is usually because you are projecting your past into the future. And, we are so conditioned beings. So the trick is, to become mindful, stay in the now. Also with eating, because, if you are consciously eating and you are really enjoying the flavors, because we are giving the 5 senses, to enjoy the life. But we only can enjoy the 5 senses if we stay in the now. So also with the food, just stay in the moment, enjoy the food. Also with cooking, this is so important to conscious cook your food, to make contact with the paprika, with whatever you cut, and, just enjoy and conscious eating, smelling. There is so much in the moment. So I think the wellness is when we stay in the now, really. That's the only one way.
Beautiful, beautiful. I think, I fully resonate with what you're saying, Beata, that, staying in the now is so important. And really what you said, I realized that stress is mostly because what is going to happen or our perception of what's going to happen. So very nice. Anjay and Glenda, would you want to kind of add, do you have any favorite tricks that you want us to also listen to?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I encourage my clients and practitioners to practice gratitude. Since they wake up during the morning, I encourage them to be grateful about having a new day in life, because life is the most precious gift that we have. And when we connect with that thought, and we keep that in mind, no matter what happens, we are alive, especially now that we're going what we're going through globally. And when they practice gratitude, like be grateful, because in the moment, it a lot of men and I start and taking their breath, how to feel their energy, the sensation.
Am I the only one who is not hearing Glenda? Because I am not receiving any...
No, I think she had a temporary... Yeah. I'm also not hearing her. So I was just hoping that she'd come back. But lovely discussion. I think she gave in her viewpoint. And that leaves us with Anjay. I'm sure with all your experience, you also must have some lovely tricks that you would want to share with us.
Yeah. Okay, I am a very grateful person. So I have a great Mindfulness Diary, which I illustrated myself. And so every day I'm grateful for something. And I did Sadhguru in an engineering training, and I loved the way of when he said, wake up, open your eyes and embrace the world and say hello. So I think this is a very nice thing to say hello to the world, to be joyful, and to learn not to judge. Non-judgmental to go around makes me feel very conscious. If I don't say, oh, this is good, this is bad, I just take it. I try to train people for this, just telling them to stay conscious and not judging. Not saying this is so beautiful and this is so ugly. Just take it. It is a present, no matter how you would judge it. So the non-judgment is for me very important to become conscious about everything, to enjoy a flavor of food, to enjoy everything around you without saying good or bad. You just take it. Mm-hmm. So this is mostly the part of, and of course, breathing. Whenever I do it like this, if somebody starts, I ask them every hour to stop and breathe, to inhale and to follow them and exhale, and just to take this 5 second, maybe they have time to go to the bathroom if they are at work, just to give them some slight ideas to breathe every hour. So when they go home at work, before they leave for the bus, for the car, again, they start breathing. And I tell them, if you're chaining up in the supermarket, which we do very many times, so just follow your breath without talking. You don't have to talk. You can just say, inhale, all in your mind, and you can follow this. You can use to exercise wherever you are. In the supermarket, waiting, in the bus. So people, after like a month or two, they suddenly have a routine. They just do it. It's like brushing your teeth. So this is what I think. So I have lots of things like this. Many people know, oh, she's going to the bathroom. Oh, probably she's breathing. You know, they make fun. I don't care anymore. Or if there's somebody who's really aggressive, sometimes, you know, I have to come down, not to get into judgment, to be open. So mostly I do it about breathing. I have a very controlled breathing system, and I do lots of yoga every day and breath work. So for me, this is carrying me through the day. So I love to do this.
Wonderful. I think thanks so much, Anya, for sharing that. I think I love
You're welcome.
From doing that diary of gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, you know, just makes us so mindful and so appreciative of all the gifts that we receive. Sometimes we take people for granted. We take that we have around us for granted. And when it's kind of, you know, even a small thing is kind of snatched away from us, it can be so hard. And I've seen, you know, people kind of come back and say, and, you know, talk about stories that they were not appreciative until that person went away from their lives. And there's and trouble that comes through. So small, every single day, if, you know, someone just gets you coffee, just gives you a smile, stops by, hello, I think all of those are things that we need to be about. So I'm so it kind of bring that out. And this whole idea of, you know, pausing in between your day to breathe, to appreciate, to kind of stop and start, I think it must be very rejuvenating. I'm going to try practicing that.
You will have a very good feeling about yourself after a while. I just want to add something. My mom is turning 90 next month, and she was a yogini for many, many years.
Right.
And she taught us as a child already, breath is carrying our life. She did not say prana, she was not educated in this, but she told us how important the breath is for being grateful. She always said, you can't be grateful if you breath like a dog running in the garden. She would always tell us this. Don't you come like this, you are not grateful. Breathe. So I think sometimes these very easy stories help people to get into things before we explain them very spirituality and coming with all the philosophical backgrounds and, you know, the knowledge we all have, but the common people, they just need it easily and they can practice very good. So just about the breath, you can have lots of funny story even for the children to teach them how to breathe rightly.
Sure, sure, sure. That's wonderful. So just wanted to understand from the audience if there are any other questions. This is a wonderful opportunity to share your experiences and to gain from this August audience here. Lataji, all the way from Mauritius, says that, you know, practice mindfulness until it becomes a habit, and then
I think it's only two of us, Antje.
Yes.
What the lovely messages you shared with us and stories. Really, I really appreciate it. It's always so good to connect because, you know, we're always learning and we just know that we don't know nothing.
Yeah, you're right.
But I don't know what's happening.
So,
what we should do right now.
I think
There she is.
There she is.
no. So I'm so sorry. I think I dropped out. I was trying to minimize the window and I just dropped out. So sorry for that.
It's okay.
Right. So we have, you know, like a lot of people who are appreciative of it. You know, Prakash Jain ji said that he's going to be practicing what you said and try to reduce his weight. And there are, Glenda wants to say something. If you could just unmute her, the team, the organizing team, Glenda wants to say something. Glenda, I'm so sorry for this. Glenda, can you speak now? Can we hear you now?
Ah, there she is.
Are you able to speak?
There she is.
Yes, so we unmuted you. I'm so sorry. I don't know how it's getting muted. Yeah.
We can convey thanks to them and then switch on to Anand Jain ji session.
No, we can see you.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
I don't know. It just started to give me an error that I was muted by Global Wellness and the connection got cut off. So I apologize that I was speaking and then I got out without understanding why. But I'm here back and as I was saying that mindfulness is really important indeed, as it's been mentioning throughout this interesting sharing of knowledge, and yoga is an excellent tool to promote and encourage mindfulness. And when we are present into the moment, you know, and it is important to make plans and have goals, you know, looking forward to a better future, because that's why we work daily to become closer to our higher selves. But we have to learn to let go our past and to focus to that past and see you know, what is the lesson that, you know, that it brought to us, because everything always has a lesson to make us, you know, become better persons. And I'm very happy that all this was held, because I've learned a lot about the two of you also. It's, you know, and I love the energy that it's being, you know, shared today.
Great,
I want to
great.
share
Thank
also that before beginning our, you know, our conference, Beata and myself connected, and we made a prayer together for this to be held in, you know, for the benefit of everyone involved, and you know, and I wanted to share that, and that was very kind. So I'm very grateful to her that she allowed herself, you know, to be part of that, because it was really beautiful.
It was.
She opened the
Thank you
stage
so
and I
much for
made the
sharing
prayer.
that. Thank you. Thanks so much. And with that, I think we come to, we'd love to kind of, you know, continue talking, but we come to, you know, the end of the session because of time constraint. And I would invite Shikha to give a little thank you note to our wonderful panelists here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And I want to say that may our thoughts and action contribute, you know, to the world peace, healing, and unconditional love. Namaste.
Okay, thank you, Glenda, for mindfulness in Psycho-Oncology World Congress in Dublin, as well as in Washington. There is special sessions for cancer patients on mindfulness technique.
Yes.
And we had got from Loyola Marymount University, Professor Chris Chappell had come to India, and we have also given presentation in Loyola Marymount University where mindfulness is practiced. You have to be aware. And that lady who herself was a cancer survivor, and she was there in Dublin with us, and her book, and I just don't remember her name, but she is the one who is the founder of this mindfulness technique. And you see her, she is so smart, so beautiful after surviving cancer, that too 4th stage, by, you know, mindfulness. So it's
That's amazing.
To live in present. Mindfulness is what? You should be aware where you are, what you are doing. So what we also do is with mantras. We have been working with mantras in all the Psycho-Oncology World Congress. By chanting mantras, we have worked on 4th stage cancer patient, 3rd stage, and we have got amazing results. So we just keep on teaching the power of mantra to whole world wherever we go, and we associate with them, and same energy works whether it is membranous labyrinth or it is a Eustachian tube, like Tony said. Okay, you see everywhere, you see you know, membranous labyrinth. His diagram was there of ear, and yesterday she spoke of frequencies. So these are frequencies and energy. Best thing is energy. I can feel all of yours energy. And what First Lady, and she was speaking on body mass. So this is very good topic of body mass, because I have seen these people, this health, they give that food, and we have done many courses of body mass index and how to control body mass. So
awesome. Thank you for that. That's very nice to know. Thank you a lot. Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste. Ms. Jane, thank you for sharing your thoughts with us, and of course, acknowledging the session. Attitude of gratitude. Well, a big thank you to all our 3 special guests, the powerful trio that spoke to us, of course. So thank you for adding those practical nuggets to our reservoir of knowledge. And Simi, I must say that you do such a fine job of moderating the discussion.
Yes.
So thank you very much. And audiences, you are the king and the queen of, you know, the show today. So a big thank you for all that engagement that was happening in terms of comments. Right now, it's time for all of us to quickly flash our certificate of appreciation and honor for our special guest. Of course, we have that for Glenda appearing first. So let's clap for them from wherever we are.
Wow, Glenda, congratulations.
Oh my God,
Glenda,
Thank you.
congratulations.
I can hear the
Thank you
vibrations
so
of the
much.
clap.
Oh, thank you.
I feel so humble.
Thank you.
Anjali,
Congratulations.
thank
Oh
you
my
so
God,
much.
Thank
I
you
feel
for
so
coming and
humble.
sharing your experience. Thank you so much for your valuable
Absolutely.
information.
Yes.
I am so grateful and I feel so humble. You have no
Absolutely.
idea. It's been a privilege to me to be here and learn from every one of you because life is a learning process. And what I'm doing today, I can surely improve it tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Trust me,
Glenda, we will call you
same.
again for 3 hour
Absolutely.
session. 3 hour session. We are going to call all three of you for 3 hour session. Don't worry. We will give
Wow.
you enough time. We are not going to leave you. We are not going to leave you. Every Sunday we will catch hold of you.
Wow. All right. So there's a sweet
I'm
thread
more
that's
than
also
available
coming
to
to
do
you,
that.
but I think,
I'm more than available.
yeah.
Sure. I love the energy. I really love the energy.
Thank you. Likewise, I think super privileged to be hosting you. And I think there are no worries as long as there's gratitude and those happy vibes in the air. Thank you so much once again. And with that, it's time for us. Before we move to the most special segment of our last day today here, well, last but yet another beginning in some ways. And of course, my co-host would be taking care of that special segment and I would be signing off in a bit. But of course, leading you all into the last session for the day before the special segment, which is the award ceremony. So allow me now to please welcome our next guest who from the year 1994, ladies and gentlemen, has been involved in a very interesting act, the act of preserving rare and endangered species of medicinal plants, and then developing techniques actually to cultivate them in a manner so that it can be maximized quantitatively as well as qualitatively. Well, this is a rare body of work that I am reading. In 2003, with Quality Herbs, he decided to enter into the formulation. That means a good pharmacy to produce the effective medicines with their very active ingredients. Well, a science graduate that he is, who did his master's from Roorkee University in pulp and paper technology. I think that's definitely innovative. And it's time that we head into the innovative last talk for the day, anti-aging from spiritual point of view. Let's now put our hands together because they also say it's good blood circulation also when you clap your hands. And of course, you smile with that. So everybody stretch yourselves, clap your hands and welcome Anand Jain in the house, in the virtual house. Anand Jain ji, welcome.
Yeah, and Anand Jain ji is my elder brother.
Wow.
So I will have blessings of his, and he is follower of Osho, and he has reached 13th level Samadhi. He's full-time Osho follower. So he's making one huge meditation center in 160 hectares of land. And his daughter is nanotechnologist working in Johns Hopkins, Washington, D.C. So my elder brother doesn't like me to talk much about him. He wants us to silence and meditation. Yeah.
Sure. But thank you. We love the insights that you shared because I think वो बहुत important था मैम हमारे लिए जानने के लिए. So if we can please have sir on board with that.
Namaskar.
Namaste sir. Thank you. Over to you.
My sound is okay?
जी सर बिल्कुल फैंटास्टिक.
सभी को हैप्पी दशहरा, खूब खूब शुभकामनाएं और looking to the last session and the people enjoying this way, sharing so much important information and particularly mindfulness, I mean the loving topic. Of course, no mind state and mindfulness, they have this relation. Hello, getting my sound?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can hear, sir. We can hear.
I already explained about me, no problem. I did my MS from Roorkee University, but only thing that from being a technical side, but now I think with some belonging to the nature, love towards the nature, I entered into this field of preserving, protecting the endangered species. In 1994, it happened, somebody was saying that every day so many species are towards extinction, and their names are going in red data book. I simply thought with the latest technology of this polyhouse controlling temperature, controlling the relative humidity, how it is possible that they are losing so many species of plants. So I don't know how I took it like a challenge, and then just shifted from the engineering side to this cultivational and research based to read the need of those species, the environment, what they need. And I just entered along with some 4 species in 1994, and then I started preserving these species. Actually, when you are ready with a plant species, which is medicinally important, with its active ingredient in its full percentage, as well as qualitatively also, it is up to the mark. I simply thought to go for the formulation, and because of feeling that people are not respecting Ayurveda, this ancient science, Indian science, almost 5,000 years ago, started having a history of 5,000 years. And the formulations, why not working? So it may be due to not unavailability of the correct raw material, the correct plant, the correct part, and even the correct process of manufacturing it. So then I started a pharmacy to have some good medicine or effective medicine. Of course, today my topic is anti-aging. Aging, then we will go for anti-aging, and lastly, the spiritual aspect of anti-aging. The aging is, it is such a thing that you cannot stop it. If anyone is born something, whether a creature, small creature, a plant, or a human being, he or she has to die a day. And this journey from birth to death, this will go to die one day. So aging will be there of the body parts, of the body organs. And naturally, every cell consisting of our systems, whether digestive, respiratory, cardiac, or anything. So aging, you cannot stop. Of course, we can control the rate of aging. Everyone wants to look young with that full energy, what he was having at a very younger age. If you see a small baby, the skin, the glow of skin, and the happiness there, the energy level in that boy of 4 or 5 years, the immunity to fight with any infection. And as we become something of 40 or 50, we are seeing the body, the energy levels, the skin, even the graying of hair. This aging, if you will ask to a technical person of zoology or pharmacy, they will help you by melatonin ya falana koi enzyme, the formation of those enzymes, then precipitation of protein into your cells. So there is some chemistry involved with that. So that you can, if there is chemistry, then you can go for a treatment also. So then comes the rejuvenators. And the rejuvenators are there. And because I'm already working on these chemicals, say, derived from plants and other trees and their barks. So I can show you, screen share करेंगे थोड़ा सा. I can show you that this aging, for anti-aging, because it comes from the fear that I want to remain young. So because with the cell, the chemistry is involved, so there is a treatment also. So I can show you how I am working. These are some pictures of our farm where we are protecting the biodiversity as well as doing some water harvesting. These are a look at a farm. This is Chlorophytum boregolenum. We are growing there, an important herb. Is a rejuvenating. This is a rejuvenator. Also spermatogenic also. And general body immunity it is doing. Commonly known as Safed Muesli. Today's the common problem, what we are facing is Corona. And I just thought, when this is the common problem, why should not we have something treatment for this effect of Corona? I thought we cannot stop Corona, such a tiny virus, but the virus coming to our body is there in its active phase for 2 to 6 days maximum. And in these days, it is affecting maximum on our respiratory tract, total respiratory system, particularly lungs. So then I studied in Ayurveda what are the things and what are the science which can help to boost immunity of our respiratory tract. So I have prepared these two formulations, Jeevan Rakshak 1 and Jeevan Rakshak 2, where Rakshak 1 is with a rasayan called as Soothsekhar Ras. Rasayans are in Ayurveda, they can be taken by the healthy men also, simply to boost the immunity. So there are some general immunity booster of the whole body, but this particularly is for lungs and our respiratory tract. And Jeevan Rakshak 1, along with the Karpuradi Churn, which is again with Keshar and some Kapoor and so many other formulations, is going to help to boost the immunity. And it should be taken along with Jeevan Rakshak 2, because that too contains some Vasaka, Hada Todabesica, what we say, some extract. And we have found very good result of this formulation. So again, we are having rejuvenators for skin also. I'm also explaining this because many times females, they want to know more about their skin. So aloe vera gel, aloe vera itself is having very good property of rejuvenation, as well as a very good moisturizer, natural moisturizer, very good anti-burn. In Second World War, burn cases of radiation were treated with aloe vera only, and they got success. So I am here. I have made this aloe vera gel along with vitamin E granules, tocopherol, which is actually needed by our skin, the food of our epidermis. So this thing along the same thing with cream base, and one with the important properties of Keshar, the saffron. So that adds to your rejuvenating properties. So not more about this. So we have enough anti-aging chemistry if you are thinking simply of at the body level. To decrease this rate of anti-aging, if you study what are the factors affecting, so that is important. And because in the last session, the people, the participants were discussing very good thing of mindfulness, the food habits. So here I will say factors affecting are two. One is physical and second is psychological. Then physical, the food habit is really most important. And with your habit of food, particularly the need of carbohydrate, vitamins, minerals, and proteins, to be taken, the balanced diet. I will not discuss the detailing of this diet, but if your diet is balanced, so your body function, total systems of the body, also the skin and your texture, this remains okay, perfect. Particularly, the rate of depreciation slows down and you keep fit on that. Second is lifestyle. That was also well discussed in the last session. How you're keeping your body fit, doing some exercise for your body parts, for your fitness, enjoying the movement, keeping healthy. So this lifestyle is again very important. Even sleeping very late at night, which is not in a natural way, waking up very late in the morning, not at all moving or walking or doing any exercise, becoming obese, overweight. So all these things affect your aging, because as the aging, if the rate is high, then you are inviting so many diseases with you, with your body. And these diseases again weakens the basic cell, whether of the kidney, nephron, or neuron. If you are diabetic, it is going to damage the kidney and the cells there. So lifestyle is again very important for to stop or to slow down your aging process. And third is genetic, which we cannot control for because it is given by our parents, so you cannot change. But as we have found, there are so many communities in different places, say in Kashmir, having very long life, very fit life. Even a lady of 70, 72 years looks like a lady of 50 or 45. So that is from the gene, basic gene of that community. Even in Japan, there are a group of hundreds and thousands of people who are above 100 and fit enough. So the genetics, of course, we can improve the gene by our lifestyle and our food habits. And secondly, the important factor is psychological. So that too is very important, because
so, Dr. Anandji, can we have a small meditation from you so that we can feel anti-aging? We can rejuvenate ourselves. A small meditation.
Let me come to the spiritual aspect. Then we will go for that dhyan. Okay, Manjuji, thank you. Psychological factors. Abhi, in the last session, mindfulness. And when they were saying, be in the present. Here I am giving you one thing. If you think it, if you have a thought, you will see that thought will be either of the past, some good or bad remembrance, or of some expectation in the future, some desire. So thought means the past or future. Past already gone, you cannot change it. It will not come again. Future, even we don't know whether it will come or not, or we will reach to that point or not. So in both the cases, you are not here. Say I am speaking and you are listening to me. But if you just go in some old memories, then you are not conscious, then you are unconscious. ओशो कहते हैं आप बेहोश हैं, अगर आप अभी और यही हैं, if you are here and now, living this moment, you are in hosh, you are in present, you are in meditative awareness. So this awareness, being in the present, is going to help you to retard this aging, the rate of aging. Mindfulness, that is retarding the rate of aging. Second thing is blissfulness. If you are happy, if you are enjoying, if you are full of love, if you are free from this worldly concerns of so many political and international and so many things, all the time, if you are involved and are depressed or having fear, say many people I have seen in this corona phase, all the time they're in a fear. I'm telling them that whenever you are in fear, your immunity goes down. And then there is more chances of the attack of the virus. Then there are more chances for getting ill. Just be happy. I'm not saying a happy man is not going to be infected by, maybe if exposed to a very heavy viral load anywhere. But even then he has very low chances. The immunity is very high. The energy on these 7 chakras is at a very higher level. If you are living in the present, if you are happy, if you are blissful, if you are enjoying, if you are positive. So here again, the rate of aging slows down. And also the diseases are not invited. They cannot enter you easily. So this is again very important. How you are thinking, how is your mind? Very saying is there that a healthy mind, a healthy body has a healthy mind. The vice versa, I'm saying, with a healthy mind, you can have a healthy body, a fit body, because a healthy mind will not allow you to eat unnecessary or what is not good for you. You are not eating in unconscious way. You are eating with full conscious, with full mindful eating will be there. You will take what you need or your body needs. So a healthy mind, with a healthy mind, you can have a healthy body. So this is what psychological factor I want to communicate. Third thing, and the final, is spiritual aspects. What Manju Didi was saying, but I will come later. Here I want to say medicine and meditation. The two things, one required by the body, second, where you will come to know what really you are, who really you are. So medicine certainly required by the body, and it keeps body fit, fine, and maybe longevity will be there in your life. Of course, a seeker is not that much interested in longevity of the life. He, with the dhyan and samadhi and his meditative progress, he comes to know about the real truth, the immortal truth of your consciousness. Immortal consciousness. Here I want to say one thing, as Lord Bhagwan Mahavir, he gave this method and named Samayik. And the Samayik, in Hindi, we call time Samay. Samay, he called your consciousness, your Atma, as Samay. And be within you, be at the center. Generally what happens, we are living at the periphery. Periphery means you are living at the body level, which you are not. your mind level, which you are not. You are just a witness. You are just a power to know. You are consciousness. You are conscious. So being that conscious, as must have already discussed in Ashtanga Yoga, the final 8th stage Samadhi, where you go and you find that experience of timelessness comes there. The body exists in this space of length, breadth, and height, but soul needs time to exist. And that's why Bhagavan Mahavir called Atma as Samayik. And being an Atma is Samayik. So when you are on the dimension, then you are beyond time. And when you are beyond time, this spiritual aspect of anti-aging, I can say, then there is no time for you. But because body exists in this space, it will have. But with the soul, which is beyond time, and you are experiencing timelessness, that slows down the rate of aging. In Shiva Sutra, the first sutra is Chaitanya Atma. Chaitanya, Chaitana, consciousness. Atma, what is mine, yours. The only thing you are is consciousness. चेतना ही बस तुम्हारी है या तुम हो. हम इस चेतना में ठहरें. If we are coming to the center, not the periphery, at the body level or the mind or thought level, coming to your consciousness. This consciousness, with this consciousness, if you are working, then it becomes karma yoga. With this consciousness, if you are using your 5 senses, it becomes tantra yoga. With this consciousness, you are breathing, it becomes hatha yoga. With this consciousness, this heart chakra, heart feeling, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, dhyana yoga, and lastly the sahasra yoga. All these are well described. Simply adding. Yoga means addition. Adding what? This awareness of your consciousness. While working, while breathing, while seeing or hearing or eating, if you are conscious, then you are in the present. Then you are here and now. When you are here and now, certainly the aging slows down. I cannot say stops. Slows down. And you're well aware of that immortal consciousness. So this is, I think, a very beautiful aspect, which I feel I've explained. And Dhyan, most of the people, they're doing, and you must have already done in the previous session. But as Manjuji was saying, if we have time, we can go for a very small Dhyan.
Yes.
Surinderji, Dasji, if allows.
Yes, a small meditation, yes, with sir's permission.
Sir is not there on the screen, I think.
Yes, he's not there on the screen. Yeah.
Okay.
But
so how much time I am having?
Sir, I think Manju Didi had requested a small meditation, so we will not let you go, even though the time is gone. We will, definitely want to avail of that. So please, you're requested to kind of share with us a small meditation that we can all do together.
Okay, thank you very much. Before going to this meditation or dhyan, I will tell you some very important thing which will help you to enter into this dhyan very easily and not to enter. ध्यान आप पे घटित हो सके, आपको तैयार कराने हैं, to prepare for dhyan. We are generally living on 3 levels. One is body, second is mind, and third is the feelings, heart. So I want this shunyata, sharir ki shunyata, body relaxation to full, so that it will be zero for you. Then mind, no thought, thoughtlessness. So no thought state. And third is even no feeling. No feeling means even if you are remembering some name of God or some mantra chanting, don't do it. Particularly in this particular time of dhyan. Because chanting mantra in your brain, you will again have a thought. That mantra chanting will become a thought. So I don't want any thought. So just allow your body to relax. I'll say, relax your body, sit down in a posture, Sukhasan, the most comfortable way you want to sit, and you can sit. Close your eyes, have some 2-3 deep breaths to change the gear. दो तीन लंबी गहरी सांस ले लें. Breathing in, just go on. Breathing out, just keep on. Take a comfortable posture so that when going in dhyan or dhyan happens upon you, then you should not feel some resistance to it. Okay? Close your eyes, and till when I will say, then you open your eye. Close your eyes means just go with the no vision. Even keep your body in the most relaxed way, but then don't move anything, not even your finger. If you have to adjust anything, adjust in the first 30 seconds, 40 seconds maximum. And 2-3 deep breaths. Your body is relaxing. Your body is relaxing. शरीर शिथिल हो रहा है. शरीर शिथिल हो रहा है. Your breath is getting slow. श्वास धीमी हो रही है. श्वास धीमी हो रही है. Your mind is calm. No thoughts are coming. If thoughts are coming, just become उनके दृष्टा बन जाएं. You view them as you are outside the body. पूरा ध्यान अपनी सांस पर ले जाएं. Keep concentrating on your breath. Breath came in for a moment. Hold it tight.
अब ये आपको इधर समझ में आ गया. इधर मैंने जिन जिन से लिस्ट बतानी उनको कम्युनिकेट कर दिया है, तो होपफुली ये सेशन भी बढ़िया खत्म हो जाएगा.
अंतः कुंभक लगाएं. सांस अंदर लेके रोक लें. जितना आसानी से रोक सकते हैं उतना रोकें. Comfortably, what is possible for you, you hold the breath within the lungs. And then expel out. With holding the breath within, you'll see that all the thoughts stops. Do it again. Hold it once more. Easily. If it feels difficult, then expel out. बंद आंखों से जो आप देख रहे हैं, यही आपका असली स्वरूप है। आपका निराकार स्वरूप, the formless being. जैसे पात्र में जल है, water in a container, similarly, this is formless being in the form, in the shape. आकार में निराकार है। दूर से आती ध्वनि को सुने। Listen to the sound of this silence. दूर कहीं एक झरना गिरता हो, a waterfall at a distance, sound of waterfall. Or sound of insect in the night, जैसे झिंगुर की आवाज। ध्यान से सुने सन्नाटे की आवाज को। इस निराकार स्वरूप को जिसे आप देख रहे हैं और इस ओंकार के नाद को जो आप सुन रहे हैं, इसे सुनते सुनते इसमें डूब जाएं। जागते जागते सो जाएं। ध्यान घटित होगा। अब मेरी वॉइस भी बंद हो जाएगी। आपके ऊपर ध्यान घटित होगा। Keep on going. हरि ओम तत्सत। अपनी शुद्ध चेतना का अनुभव करें। आप शरीर नहीं हैं, आप विचार भी नहीं हैं, आप मन भी नहीं हैं। ये जो जानने वाला है, यही हैं आप। Your body is not you. Your mind is not you. You are just a witness, a pure witness. Witness this happening, listening to the anahad naad. See from where the sound is coming. See your formless being. दो तीन लंबी सांस लेंगे, अभी आंख नहीं खोलेंगे। अपनी उंगलियों को हल्के से हिला लें। दोनों हथेलियों को आपस में रगड़ के अपने चेहरे को लगाएं और अब धीरे से आंख को खोलें। दोनों हाथों को जोड़ के प्रभु का धन्यवाद करेंगे इस सुंदर मौके के लिए जो हमें मिला अपने को जानने का, अपनी चेतना की निर्मलतम स्थिति को पहचानने का। Thank you everyone Thank you, Manjuji.
थैंक यू सर. अभी भी हम शायद उसी स्थिति में हैं, तो निकलना थोड़ा आसान नहीं होता है. बट थैंक यू सो मच फॉर दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी. आपने इतनी सुंदर तरीके से हमें इस दुनिया से पता नहीं कहाँ ले गए. थैंक यू सो मच. और आपसे मिलकर बहुत ही अच्छा लगा. It was just a few decades ago that we imagined that conventional medicine is only something that can prevent the body to kind of break down and inevitably get it cannot be repaired. Today you have kind of told us that the body is just one part. It's actually three things that are needed to come together. And the spirit, the body, the mind, all three of them have to work in in one single dimension. Yeah. So I'm so happy, and that meditation, it just helped us to kind of bring that inner balance, harmony, and get rid of any kind of toxic emotions. वो झींगुर की आवाज, वो जैसे आपने कहा झरने का जो आवाज है, वो अभी भी मेरे So
that's very good. That's very good. Those who are listening this, I am happy for them, and this will help you to go deep and deep into the meditation when you will not have the feeling of thoughtlessness, bodilessness, and this is dhyan, and where this awareness becomes just aware, subjective, not objective. In dhyan, you are again having object of your formless being. You are aware of that formless being. But when it becomes just awareness, it is aware of nothing. Just aware. Then you are in samadhi.
आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आनंद जी. ये सिमी जी से रिक्वेस्ट है वो आपको वोट ऑफ थैंक्स दें और हम फिर कंक्लूड करें अवार्ड सेशन को. एक्सीलेंट. आपने you transformed everybody through this meditation.
Sir.
Right, sir. Right, sir. तो मेरे पास तो actually शब्द ही नहीं है कि मैं क्या बोलूं. So this whole body of mine is feeling so light. So thank you so much, sir. कि आपने हमें वो especially that ध्यान was very nice. बहुत ही अच्छा लगा. Thank you so much from behalf of all the people who meditated along with you. It's really wonderful. I have no words.
I thank you all for inviting me here. And
sir, as a small token of our love, our appreciation, you will see on the screen a small token of our love, a certificate, and coming from your own sister and all the other people who are here in the audience. I think it's a small token.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. With this, I would now kind of, invite all of us to really go in the highlight of the evening, which is the award ceremony. The award ceremony is a much awaited thing. And I think, Shikha ji before me also kind of hinted on that. I am also going to be talking about what's going to happen in the award ceremony. So this ceremony is a very simple ceremony, and it's just a small token of our appreciation to all the people who've actually kind of, made this happen and have worked selflessly for, I think, years. So as they say, there are two very important days in your life. The day that you were born, which we celebrate as our birthdays, we feel it very bad. So it was if somebody forgets it. So this is, one day that you would always remember. And the day that you discover why you were born, I think that is even more significant. And these are not my words. These are words that have been kind of said by Mark Twain. And in this last 3 days, I think we have noticed, we have been blessed to be accompanied and, got so many bright people to come and share their thoughts about the day that they found out why they were born and the purpose of their lives. So I think we were enlightened, we were kind of, nurtured by their thoughts, we were surrounded by their love. And I think, we were very, very happy about, what what was being shared with us. While the award ceremony recognizes such people,
I think it is important for us to also recognize that their extraordinary talent and commitment, and which was being demonstrated, it's kind of, helping us walk the path and to reach to a higher vibrational energy. So with that, I will request our chief mentor and Dr. Surendra Prasad ji to please take the stage and announce the awards. Dr. Surendra, over to you.
Thank you, Simi, for taking up a responsibility and concluding the session. Here, before I take up the list, I would like to make a mention that I'm glad that we have still present some of our esteemed members of the Global Wellness Forum, Gloria, Lisa, and Ram. They are with us. Their moral support, I do appreciate, because we wanted their presence. We have got quite a good number of nominations. Why I'm making a mention? Because we very clearly mentioned, as far as the summit website is concerned, we mentioned that nomination does not guarantee any award. That means that the selection committee on the basis of the merit will select it. And then process was strictly followed. And in this regard, Dr. Sara will definitely give his opinions, and I'll be inviting her. Before she announced the names and what is supposed to be done, this first set of things will be announced by Dr. Sara. Then the second set of certificates or awards will be announced by Ms. Lisa Bennett. Then third is, which are very, very special awards. I think everybody is waiting for that. And that is by Ms. Kritilata Ram. So ending also is supposed to be done very nicely. So not taking much of your time, Dr. Sara, please give your critical remarks and appreciation about the awards ceremony and the awards which we have selected. Yes, please.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Surinder Das. It gives me great honor and pleasure. You see, it's important to take part in the race. Everyone may win, may not win. But the fact is that you have to take part in the race. So similarly, we have had a lot of people who had given their nominations for the awards in the various categories, but only a few could be chosen. Not that we do not recognize your efforts in giving your nominations, in giving your entries for the awards. So not going into much further time, I shall give you the names for the certificate of recognition for the awards. We begin with, can we have the names? Aparna Jain.
Yeah, I'll brief about Aparna. Aparna is from Sacramento, and for last 1 year, she is working on all patients, and she has cured 11 cancer patients. Her husband, who had blood cancer, she worked on him for 5 months, and she had food without salt, and his cancerous cells came from 40% to 0.6%.
That's brilliant.
And her close relative, who was diagnosed with 4th-stage lung cancer, he did not take any medicine, chemo, radiation, and it's 1 year, and his 4th-stage cancer has come to 3rd-stage cancer by chanting mantra.
That's
and
great.
Aparna has been working with patients, and every morning 70 people are there in her daily chanting session. She has given mantras to people in her office, and they have got promotion, they have got job. So we will unmute her for a few minutes, and she can share her experience.
Madam, actually it will be little more length because we have got a big list of things. We are covering most of the people. Please excuse us. We will speak. We definitely will ask you to speak when the certificates are over. You can take as much as time. We'll be delighted that you. Now this process, if it is over, then we'll give you time, Dr. Manju, and then you please tell about everybody. You will have time.
Okay. The next certificate of registration to Asha Jain. Great. Dr. Kishori Jain, Dr. Reena Saha,
Yeah, Reena Shah is doing
Kanika
PhD.
Jain, Malini Desai, Nirvan Madgun,
Youngest child meditation expert.
brilliant. Shiraz Baradia. Suraj, oh so sorry,
Suraj
Suraj
Bhatia is doing
Baradia.
PhD on 24 and 26 number shloka and has
So,
done amazing result.
We
in headache.
congratulate each and every one of you for getting this certificate of recognition. All your work we do recognize and really appreciate it. Do accept the small certificate of recognition from the Global Wellness Siddharthan and Bhaktamar International. Thank you so much for all of you to participate and make this program even more recognized and better. Thank you all so much.
Yes, next list, please. Next
Next, nothing can get over, no program can get over, no seminar, workshop or conference can get over without appreciating the great efforts taken by the people behind the scenes. So we go with the certificate appreciation given to Amog Shinde, Brijesh Kumar,
Let me say,
Hamid Sheikh.
Hamid Sheikh and Brijesh Kumar are admin. Continuously 3 days they are managing the show. Please give a special clap for them. Brijesh and Hamid Sheikh.
They have done a brilliant job by keeping this to the perfection. Nidhi Jain, Richa Dikshit, Shikha Jain and Shikha Singh.
They are all our anchors from first day, second day and third. My special thanks to all the anchors who really added beauty to this program. Kindly accept this certificate of appreciation. Thank you. Thank you all the anchors. Great.
Thank you all. Thank you so much. To go forward next, to give it to Dr. Das again.
Please just remove this certificate. Here, now the second lot of thing, very important thing. So we had the certificate of recognition, we had certificate of appreciation. Now comes the main awards. And here I'll request Lisa, as Dr. Sara did the job very nicely, one after you please announce, and then awards will be shown on the screen. Then there will be very special awards by Kritilata Ram, and then I'll ask Dr. Manju Jain, whatever she would like to say about these things, we will give her sufficient time. Please bear with us. Yes, Miss Lisa Bennett, please be here on the screen. Yes.
I'm here. Thank you. I am so grateful again to be a part of this and to be invited to be one of the announcers. We are now, for all of you that are here and for any of you that are listening to this after, I'm excited to announce the top 10 award. I'll apologize in advance if I have the incorrect pronunciation. So I will do my very best to honor each of you. Dr. Kendall Aldismalji.
Kantilal, yes.
Thank you.
Now this is the award which is gone for the Bhaktamar healing. Please read the content. Lisa madam, can you please read the content?
Yes. This is the top excellent performance award, and it is for Bhaktamar Healing and his outstanding performance and contribution in the field. Yay, this is awesome. Dr. Ajay Kunar Jain is the next. And again, for Bhaktamar Healing, beautiful. And we have Dr. Charu Jain, again for Bhaktamar Healing, for making the life of people more meaningful. I love that. And Dr. Pallavi Deshpande, as a beautiful wellness coach and making the life of people more meaningful. I love that. And Jitendra Gada is the next
Yes.
again for Back to Mar Healing. Yay. I love Dr. Manju clapping here. I love that. Okay. And our next is Padma Jain for Back to Mar Healing, again for the outstanding performance. Congratulations. And for Riddhi Saha, beautiful wellness coach. Thank you again for making life of people more meaningful. And then under education, we have Rashmi Das, or sorry, education, Sunil Kumar, sorry.
Suhas, yes, Sunil Kumar Upadhyay.
Yes, Sunil.
School heads actually.
Okay. Sunil Kumar, have we got that up there? Okay, and then the next is Suhas Tanga Kaur. Outstanding performance in education.
In the field of education, they are all school heads, principals.
Oh, beautiful. I love principals. Okay, this is awesome. And Suhas Tangahor, Sunil Kumar, and VK Mishra. Ved Kumar Mishra. Beautiful.
He was there with us as one of the moderators.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much for your contribution. And Sujata Gautam, thank you for under mental health. Beautiful. Thank you. I'll do my little claps here as well. Thank you all for being a part of this and for being a part of the top 10 excellent performance awards for all of you, and congratulations, and let's finish up 2020 in a more magical way, everyone, in a happy, positive way.
Yes, now we move to Miss.
चल रहा है मगर हीलिंग तो चलेगी क्योंकि मुझे अच्छा लगता है कि मतलब लोगों की प्रॉब्लम सॉर्ट आउट हो रहे हैं, उनके मतलब परिवार वाले खुश है और मतलब बहुत अच्छा लगता है. So and I also love to do meditations. That's why one day Manju Didi told me, Manju Didi gave me homework in Pathshala. So I made my own meditation and मतलब बस वहां से तो मेरी शुरुआत हो गई हीलिंग की.
Just can you give 2 minutes meditation glimpse of it to people around you? 2 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes.
Okay, Didi.
Okay.
कोमलता से आंखों को बंद करो और मन को शांत करो. मन ही मन इस वाक्य का चिंतन करो कि मेरे प्रिय ऑर्गन्स तुम सब रिलैक्स हो जाओ. मेरे प्रिय ऑर्गन्स तुम सब रिलैक्स हो जाओ. मेरे प्रिय ऑर्गन्स तुम सब रिलैक्स हो जाओ. अपने चित्त को ज्ञान केंद्र सिर के चोटी के ऊपर ज्ञान केंद्र पर एकाग्र करो और चमकते हुए गोल्डन येलो कलर का ध्यान करो. विजुअलाइज करो कि आसमान में गोल्डन येलो कलर के सुंदर पार्टिकल्स फैले हुए और उन सुंदर पार्टिकल्स में नमो नानस इस बीज मंत्र का ध्यान करो. अपने राइट हैंड को अपने सिर के ऊपर रखो और एक लंबी गहरी श्वास भरो और श्वास छोड़ते हुए उच्चारण करो नमो नानस्य. श्वास भरो, श्वास छोड़ते हुए उच्चारण करो। नमो नारायणस्य। श्वास भरो, श्वास छोड़ते हुए नमो नारायणस्य। नमो नारायणस्य से उत्पन्न हुए प्रकंपनों को, वाइब्रेशंस को फील करो। धीरे से हाथ को नीचे लाओ। अपने चित्त को हार्ट चक्र पर, दोनों लंग्स के बीच हृदय कमल पर, हार्ट चक्र पर एकाग्र करो। और मन ही मन बोलो कि मैं सबसे प्रेम के स्वभाव से बिहेव कर रहा हूँ। किसी से कोई घृणा नहीं है। मेरा नेचर, मेरा स्वभाव शेयरिंग और केयरिंग है। किसी के चेहरे पर मुझे दुख देखना अच्छा नहीं लगता। यही शांत राग रुचि परमाणु भिस्त्वं निर्मापित त्रिभुवनैकललामभूत तावन्त एव खलु ते प्रणवः पृथिव्यां यत्ते समानमपरं नहि रूपमस्ति। उद्भूत भीषण जलोदर भार भूग्नः शोचां दशामुपगताश्च्युत जीविताशः त्वत्पाद पंकज रजोमृत दिग्ध देहा मर्त्या भवन्ति मकर ध्वजतुल्य रूपः। और आपके सारे हार्ट के डिजीजेस दूर हो रहे हैं, दूर हो रहे हैं।
Thank you, Nirvan.
थैंक यू दीदी।
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Nirvan. That was beautiful. बहुत ही सुंदर था और एक
Thank you
छोटे
so
से
much. Thank you.
बहुत ही अच्छा लगा. Thank you so much.
I
Manju
want to hear
request
Gloria's feedback on Nirvan's meditation.
Ji. And after that, I think it's getting quite late.
We should close.
तो हम लोगों को ये सेशन खत्म करना पड़ेगा. मंजू दीदी, आपके साथ एक we want to kind of hear all the awardees. We want to kind of interact with them. Sunday के session में please can we have some of them come and spend some time with us. आज थोड़ा समय कम हो रहा है, but Sunday we'll have enough of time.
Yeah, for sure.
Over to
Gloria, we want feedback on 3 days session. Everything we want you, Gloria Goldberg, to speak.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit because I was listening to his meditation and I'm a little bit off. So you want me to give my opinion about these 3 days? That's what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, this was a wonderful, wonderful time. And I know there's not too many people doing this. So when Dr. Das asked me to be in here, I said yes, because the world need more people like us to meet together to create awareness in the world, especially right now that we're going with a lot of depression and anxiety and PTSD, and that also caused a lot of problems in our physical bodies. So this forum for 3 days, it was amazing. I learned a lot. I'm very grateful for you guys to put all this together. And I hope to continue this way and hope we can do more and more and more so we can bring people around the world to speak with us and to speak to the world, so they really need it.
Thank you.
Thank you for this opportunity to be here, and I'm looking forward to meet everybody and see if they can come to our shows and we can speak around the world more about this.
Great.
Yeah.
Finishing touch by Gloria. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, Gloria. Thank you so much for that feedback. And we sincerely hope to be able to collaborate and come to your sessions as well.
Thank you.
So with your permission and Manjudi's permission, I would now move on to the last part of these wonderful 3 days that we've been together and offer a small vote of thanks. So Honorable Dr. Manju Jain ji, our guest of honors, Shri Anand Jain ji, Dr. Tara, Lisa Bennett, Kritika Ramji, so many panelists who kind of, came as illuminaries all the 3 days. The awardees, I cannot take the names because this will take me another half an hour, who are a backbone of our group and the moderators for the 3 days. So addressing that to you, our most valuable invited guests, ladies, gentlemen, and our beautiful audience. It has been a privilege to not only just moderate and interact with you, but also to propose this vote of thanks over here on this occasion. So I, on behalf of Global Wellness Forum, KKS University, Siddhantan, and Bhaktamar Healing and Research Foundation, and the entire other supporting and sponsoring organizations and the team, who's been silently working under the silent leadership of Dr. Surinder Das, and each one of you in the audience, thank you so much. So let me just kind of, say a hearty vote of thanks to all the speakers for gracing us and spending time with us, sharing your important insights, work, and your findings and opinions most, importantly. So a big thank you to all of you over here. And I wish that you be kind of, stay in touch with us, be a part of this bigger circle and be a part of us so that, we keep interacting and working with each other. Today, I would want to recall is a very auspicious day. It is Dashera in India, and it is also celebrated as Vijay Dashmi. Simolangan, or crossing of the frontier, is actually something that, we celebrate today. And Simolangan, as people in Maharashtra would know, it's a celebratory ritual which is followed on Dashera or Vijay Dashmi by the Hindus in several parts of the day of the country. Now, this actually is going into or crossing a new frontier. I think it is very symbolic, and it is very, very, I would say it is a good auspicious symbol that we have got from the universe, that today we are celebrating and concluding our session on Vijay Dashmi, which will allow us to cross our frontiers inwardly, spiritually, and through the mind and the body. So thank you so much for helping us cross over in and becoming better individuals, more holistic individuals, and giving this opportunity to talk about all the 3 dimensions that we are. Thank you so much.
One more thing is to be announced. All 3 days recording, video recording is available on YouTube, Global Wellness Forum. This you please search, and on YouTube, all 3 days recordings have been done. So it is available on YouTube.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. One more announcement by Meena Gandhi from London. There is a summit on 30th and 31st in London, where people from Singapore, Japan, everywhere they'll be. So Meena Gandhi from London wants to announce, and Kishore ji is also from London radio. So Meena Gandhi, can you just share the information?
Yeah, sure. Jai Jinendra, everyone. I would like to announce that I have organized an event on 31st of October and 1st of November where a few speakers are coming to London, of course, virtually, and they are speaking on magical secrets of Bhaktamar. And then the next day is a Akhand part of Bhaktamar Stotra, where globally people can join in. So I'm inviting everybody to join in to listen to all the speakers. And it's on next Saturday and Sunday. And thank you very much to Manjuji. And I really appreciate everyone who is working globally on this wellness. I was so amazed to see how people are working tirelessly for the wellness of globally. Thank you very much.
So, Meena ji, can you just put the link in chat box?
Yeah, sure.
Meena ji got job in London by chanting Bhaktambar. Lisa, do you know? Gloria, she was chanting Bhaktambar's 19th shloka and she came for 1 day from London to Nagpur. And when she went back, she got an interview call, and her husband is saying, how can you get an interview call when you have not applied for job? So the magic of Bhaktambar chanting. And her husband, who's working in Boots company, he got best award, achievement award that year when she did this Bhaktambar. We have Ritu Doshi from US, all are there. We have Kishorji from London. So I would like Kishorji to end the session with a small note, how you all be organizing in London, how on London radio, and how we can call Lisa, Gloria, Das sir, and everybody to London. This is launching of...
Sure, we'll organize an event even next week, following month.
Okay. Okay, so Kishorji, you want to say a few things about? Can we unmute Kishorji before we close the session? Yeah. And I would like Zaina also to speak about the conference. Zaina.
Hi, Jai Jinendra to everybody. Thank you very much to all the volunteers like Meena Gandhi just mentioned on behalf of London team that tirelessly has been carried out for 3 days summit, and it has been first time we have witnessed this thing for awareness on various subjects and versatile activities, which gives us mind-boggling experience. And being myself into radio and TV presentation, our support to take this through media will be always there. And secondly, I must say the work has been carried out on the basis of all the research and everything is highly appreciated. Once again, thank you. I won't take too much time on this one. Let the other speakers carry on. Wish you all the best. Anything to do with media, please don't hesitate to contact. We will definitely look into it. Thank you.